This week on Greenfield's Finest Podcast.
I had to give my grandfather an enema one time.
Yeah. Like I said, my brother-in-law is my doctor, and he's been trying to stick his finger up my ass. But I'm like, no.
You too? I thought he just liked me.
A man saw his mother's ashes on Facebook Marketplace. How much do you think this dude charged?
He's selling grams.
Yeah.
Funny you ask. He's going to get so mad when he hears that.
I mean, what is that what I sound like?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, welcome to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. I'm Moneyline Welsh, and the boys are in the building.
Z-Bird's on vacation.
Yeah, that was pretty
Hey,
good.
why does he
though.
do that every week, you think? He gets
don't know.
wound up.
Just tries to set the tone.
He does. He just goes into like his DJ voice, like, "Hey, I'm
He
Mike
does.
Sino."
He's like a top 30 DJ.
Yeah, it's just like, calm down, Casey Kasem.
Dude, how many
Pull a
hours?
show Kenny's here real quick, and
What's
then
up,
it's
Kenny?
Rosado and
Also,
Sciulli.
the usuals.
Yeah, I don't think we.
Maybe that's why he has a routine and he doesn't forget to introduce everybody.
It is a good way to start off the show because it can get a little awkward. Yeah, that's true. But he just goes, he's like, I'm going to be at the Comtra trailer with Bill Crawford this week on October 20th. Like, dude, all right, fucking relax.
Oh, he gotta push it. He gotta push
They
it.
got to show what, October 20th?
October
20th.
20th, Contra Theater.
Buy tickets now.
Yeah.
Cross on that one. That
That's
one
gonna
will
sell
sell
out.
out.
Samantha Bentley, she's hilarious.
she
as
actually
well.
Tickets
is
going
funny.
strong. Only a few left. He said.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, you got the memo.
What's he called? A low ticket alert.
A low ticket alert, which, listen, he's done that for our live show. The old ticket alert wasn't so low. So Zebra's on vacation. I don't know what this guy needs a vacation from, but he took one. Joe, you need to tighten up the old Rosado and Son ship over
You think
there,
I should have
cuz.
said
I mean, the leaves are starting to
Dude,
fall.
he's fucking you on
Dude,
leaves.
we're
They're not
about-
there yet. You're about a week away from leaves, right?
Yeah. We'll need if crunch time's coming, he'll be there.
He
for
might have
that.
snuck it in at
He
the right
told
time.
me he wasn't allowed off his regular job. His boss said, "Look, you got to. This podcast thing's nice, but you got to take your real job seriously.
Yeah.
You get out there and get them fucking leaves.
Get them fucking leaves.
You
Like,
know,
dude,
take a break from his
you guys are laid
podcast.
off all winter. This
The
guy's taking
leaves are- but
vacation in
he's on
October.
snow detail. I don't know. He's got a
Yeah,
lot
but it
of.
doesn't even snow here anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it. The farmer's
Be a
almanac
bad
says
winter,
it's going
Jack.
to
Is
be
it?
fucking
I think you might have told me that
Roll of-
last year.
roll
You
of
guys
three.
probably went out
Roll of
once.
three.
No, we went out a
Three
bunch
easy
last
ones,
year,
three
but it
bad
wasn't
ones.
bad.
Couple light ones.
Yeah, get out there on a dusting.
The worst is when you're blowing fucking 12 inches of snow. You want to put a bullet in your head.
Dude,
It's
last
horrible.
year was
Orange snow.
easy. I bought salt from Sam's the beginning of the winter, and I still have a bag.
Same.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
like 7 pallets
Yeah.
in the warehouse right now.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing that don't go bad.
No, it won't
Well,
go
unless
bad.
it gets wet and then it's like a fucking rock, you got to beat the shit out of it.
Big brick.
But dude, I think Z-Bird's gonna need like overtime when he gets back from all the jet skiing.
He's probably getting his jet ski
I hope he doesn't
on.
get lost at sea.
Yeah.
He's probably jet skiing right now.
That guy loves a jet
He
ski.
loves it. That's all he's been talking about.
Yep.
You think he can pull that into the dock better than the parking space last week?
Dude, I'll tell you what.
Can't do worse.
Polish Hill Kenny parked where Z-Bird parked last week. Polish Hill Kenny got a Suburban probably the size of a boat.
Like
He
a glove.
Whipped it right in there, no problem. Z-Bird got a fucking mini truck. He's trying to fucking whip in there. But Z-Bird, he deserves a vacation, I guess. You know, the guy works hard. He gets himself all stressed out. You know, he take a little break, a couple
does.
days
It's,
off.
he's 194 out of 196, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not too
yeah,
bad. It's better than the
yeah.
rest of us.
That's right. He
much
had that
better.
COVID day.
Yeah. I think he might have faked that one as well. But whatever. Have fun on your vacation. Dude.
Enjoy.
Do whatever you want to do. I think he needed the vacation because he got buried by one of our friends this week in a group message. I don't know if you guys remember that. The Dr. Dave group message.
Yeah.
Him and a run boy were going back and forth. Z-Bird, our boy, back and forth. And then our boy just unloaded on him and fucking sent him this text. Like, Bird, you're always where the funniest comedian I know. Next to Joey Welsh, Sciulli, Billy Croft, Ray Zawatney, and literally any other comic I ever met, dude.
Was I on this group message?
Oh,
yeah, that's
yeah.
when he was making everybody say, happy birthday to Nana.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Nana. Years
Yeah.
old.
I don't.
Dude, I was. Oh, sorry. What was this Friday night?
Yeah. You boys. Well, anyway, yeah. So you boys got into it Friday
That's
night.
a good segue.
Well, dude, Johanna and Rosa had an idea. Sciulli's kid's birthday's coming. They were taking him to the Sheridan for like a sleepover. And
Oh, that's cool.
he goes,
We
yeah,
go
that's
swimming
cool.
and
Yeah.
stuff.
So I'm like, obviously, well, I'm gonna have an empty house. Sciulli's gonna have an empty house.
I don't like to be alone.
Yeah, I don't like to be alone.
Somebody come over somewhere.
Yeah, Z-Bird's like, yeah, I'll hang out. I pick up Sciulli like 5:30.
So what did you guys just think? Like, let me hit up everybody on the podcast except Jack, and then we'll head out and get a drink.
Yeah, I'm like,
Jack.
Jack's on.
You went outside the podcast group message to include everybody you sent me. Is that what you're saying?
We started our own thread.
That's what it sounds like. It's fine, but glad you guys had fun. I don't got a kid coming or anything like last weekend.
Well, I thought you said your last hurrah for like the 100th time was last weekend.
She's not dilated. You know what I mean?
That's what I thought. I was like, this guy's on red alert. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't want
Got to check. Like, how you feeling? You good?
Yeah,
so I
that's how they
can
get
go
you.
on? I can go on.
I know.
They can dilate quickly.
Yeah.
If you would have came out, she would have went into labor.
I keep talking like, she's not dilated. Like I know, like it just could happen at any second, and I'm pointing my head like, you could.
You might have to run out of the podcast at some point.
My buddy was out on his last night out.
Yeah, right.
Dude, my last night out, she's due in like a month. Oh, and then all of a sudden he's at the bar at 1:30, got a call. He's like, I gotta go. She's at the hospital.
Someone had
to drive him to
That
the
was-
hospital, and he
that
was
shit-
out in the middle of it.
That shit will sober you up
Like,
quickly.
didn't answer the first couple calls. Like,
Dude, I'm fine.
We were. We had
better
a,
answer.
We had a diaper party for Sciulli, and
Not
was,
this Friday. You're talking
No,
about like
this
a
was
while
8
ago.
years
No,
ago.
Yeah,
this
right.
was like
9 years ago.
9 years ago, and it was like Sciulli's kids. How early did they
yeah,
come?
right. They're 14
Dude,
or
Sciulli-
something. His kids now.
Fuck it, like 31 weeks. So they were like,
Super early.
almost 2 months
Dude, I'm
early.
like, I thought he was lying to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, this dude never wants to come out. This is like, dude. Then he's like, no, seriously, I'm at the hospital.
Like, I was sitting-
Everybody else is already out. Like, where the fuck is Sciulli? I'm like,
Why aren't they twins or earlier? They
yeah,
don't go,
well, so like
it's
Rosa
full
had,
term earlier with twins. They count.
Rosa had like preeclampsia, like high blood pressure because of the pregnancy. So they were like monitoring her, and they're like, we got to take these kids, or you might not make it. You know what I mean? So they had to like emergency
Do it.
C-section.
Yeah.
But that
That's
night
scary.
of the diaper party, I was sitting in my car in the parking lot doing shots over the phone and smoking joints by myself with you guys.
Before
you know?
FaceTime and everything. You
Yeah, it was
couldn't even
way,
FaceTime.
we were sending pictures back and forth. Like it wasn't even FaceTime.
So
or
I'm really
anything.
doing it.
So
Yeah.
Rosa was in labor.
No, she wasn't in labor yet, but there it was like any second they're gonna
Yeah.
have to, induce her.
So
or
you're like, let me get down in my car and smoke
Yeah.
smoke some weed and drink some.
yeah, all my
liquor.
friends are having a smasher for me.
I get it.
Yeah.
You know what? Though, John came to my house with like a truckload of fucking diapers. It was like for a year I didn't pay for diapers.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel
we-
like that diaper party's gonna pay off.
And
I
along
was
with-
stocked up for a long time for mine.
So when you guys didn't call me on Friday, what you end up doing?
I pick
Nothing
up
much.
Sciulli. We go to my house, pick up some beer. Z-Bird stops over. Me and Sciulli do like a shot and a beer, and then Sciulli like immediately like tells.
Well, we went out.
We
to the
did, but
bar.
this is like beer one before we even go out. Here, we do a shot. We're drinking a beer, and Sciulli like tells this story about this like Bulgarian lady that gave him a haircut in Texas, and how she like straight razored his neck. As soon as he stopped telling it, he repeated the story.
Finished, started right back
Yeah,
over.
like, it was, like me and Stick like looked at it like, is this a bit? I'm like, is this dude having a stroke? What the hell is going on here? We just started. This is the first beer.
Yeah.
Now let's go into public.
Yeah.
Now let's take a show on the road.
Yeah, then Zebra was like, "Did I get that's to eat or something?" I'm like, "Yeah, all right, let's go to the pub in the park." And then
Yeah.
we went down there, and Julie's like, "This edible's kicking in." We're like sitting outside. I'm like, what? "You better drink your way out of this."
Yeah,
At one
did
point,
you?
I was like, dude, I don't think I can walk, dude. Like, I can't feel like my lower half
He
of my
like
body.
he
right
was so hot, like it was like the day we were in here. He ate that edible and he stopped drinking. Like I was like, he wasn't drinking his beer. Like he was just like,
Yeah, but every 3 seconds, John's like, let's do another shot. Let's do another shot. So I did like 4 or 5 shots and drank like a beer and a half.
Yeah.
It was lose. I was like, I told him, I said, I don't even remember how when we left.
What time did you take it to?
Like 9. And then
That's
we
an
went
old
back to
man's
his
night
house.
out, man.
No, then
That's
we went
great.
back to his
we,
house.
we,
and I didn't get
honestly,
up
we
till
weren't at the
fucking
pub in
3.
the park that long. Yeah,
Yeah, if you're at that weird, you got to get out of public.
Dude, I don't even remember getting
yeah.
out of
Like
public.
plus, you know, Z-Bird. Like when you're drinking around him so much, he's like, all
Yeah,
right.
you could only hang
He-
for so
yeah.
long. That's kind of how I
Yeah,
felt
like you
when I
guys need
ate.
a ride home. I'll take you now.
When we were
Right.
at
It's like right down the street from my house.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, let's go home. He hung out for a little bit.
that GBA outing, I ate edible, and that was a mistake because I just didn't want to
They're
golf.
so strong for me
Very
anymore, dude. My
strong.
little body can't handle
Yo,
it.
he's like, dude, my arms are so light, and I literally felt like I was like
Well,
holding a bag
I
of
don't
concrete.
understand why you just can't start slow and then like if you need a little more, eat more. What is the point of jumping into 100 milligrams?
It's not an
Well,
exact. I mean, some of them ain't
I didn't
that
do
strong,
that. I took a
right?
10.
Oh, well, me.
Was
I'm
that what
talking
you
about
did?
Sciulli when it's 6 o'clock.
You did 100 milligrams?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, because I did the same thing here that one night, but I fucking lost my marbles when I was here. I was like, I figured I'll get the old juices flowing. I'd be out and about.
You
I'll be
didn't hear the
fine.
start, right? They didn't have kids.
Wait,
it was
so-
on Friday night.
Dude,
So did you eat 10 10s? You eat 2 50s? Like
250s.
Jeez.
Dude, I talked to him on the phone. He's like, dude, I literally just got out of the shower. Sounded perfectly normal.
I was just eating them.
I'm like, all right. I gotta, right. I was
They haven't
like,
got in my bloodstream.
right.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to run to the bank. I'll come scoop you up. I scooped him up. He went back to my house and started to repeat himself.
So he don't dip his toe in the water. He jumps in the pool.
Yeah, right.
Like we just said, I had nobody at my house all
Yeah.
weekend. You know, or not all weekend, but for a night, which seemed like all weekend to me.
But 100 in the streets and 100 on your couch is different.
Well, Jack, you know, now I understand that.
Yeah.
You
Why
know
not
what I mean?
do the 50?
They should have a disclaimer
Or
on
just
those
like bite
things.
the 50 in half.
Yeah.
See where that gets you?
They should have like directions on the bag or
I
something.
think they do.
That was the joke.
Yeah, I think they might. I think there might be a little warning there.
Yeah, there's definitely a warning.
Yogi would have been proud.
I got
I'm
to.
like, come on, dog.
What, you only ate 100?
Yeah, it's just
He eats like
100,000%
300,
what he would
400, and he's like semi-normal.
say. Yeah.
I never met him, but I heard the stories.
I got a colonoscopy tomorrow morning.
Do you? You got
Yeah.
to drink all that juice.
Eat 100 milligrams, you'll be fine.
So I haven't drank the juice yet because I can't be shitting my pants during the show.
Ooh.
So I got to go home, drink it late. So I'm going to be shitting into the wee hours of the morning, I think, which is going to be fun.
You're
Then I
just-
got to get up and drink it again.
Put a sleeping bag in the bathroom because you're going to be fucking hugging that.
But
And
that
I-
ain't,
O-ring.
you're not the virgin ass for that.
I'm not as far
Well,
as
this is a
colon-
new one, the
so
rebuilt one.
I've had two.
Oh, this is the breaking the cherry, popping the cherry.
Yeah, so I've had right. This actually with my new butthole. This is my first colonoscopy with my new butthole. So
You're
I've
like
had,
popping the rosebud.
I've had two. One I was like about to go into like surgery, so they did it real quick to take a look to see what the fuck was going on. So I don't remember that. I didn't have to do any prep for it. The second one I had a shit bag, so I had to give myself an enema because you can't I couldn't drink that shit. So I was just shit like fire and douche up my butthole all night. That wasn't
You had
fun.
one of those old school fucking water bottles with the nozzle.
That's what it is. Like you're like joking, but that's what it is.
This one's a ride in the park. Then.
Yeah, you're just up there. And then you're
Jack was
sitting
like, I
on
prefer the nozzle.
Yeah,
I like put the nozzle up your ass.
I put the nozzle in your butt.
Yeah, it's a
He
small.
did.
I had to give my grandfather an enema one time.
Yeah,
It's not.
Oh,
The
Christ.
shit work. No pun
That's
intended. That
fucking
shit
no,
works.
it works. But
Oh, that's
so it's my
brutal.
first time drinking this stuff. So we'll see.
You thought you had to shove it up your ass. They were like, no, Jack, you drink this one.
Yeah.
We're like, shucks.
So put the whole bottle in. So we'll see. We'll colonoscopy tomorrow. Hopefully everything
Good
goes
luck,
good
buddy.
there. Thanks, man. Yeah, the actual procedure ain't no big deal.
You're awake?
No, you're asleep.
Oh, okay.
You not had one yet, John?
No,
You're of
probably.
the age you should have one.
Yeah,
They said 50 now.
They did bump
Not
it up.
40.
They did bump it
Yeah.
up, which is crazy because I know a lot of people my age have colon cancer
Or like, yeah, like some kind of
or some type of GI
colon-
problem or
yeah,
colon.
yeah.
A lot. So yeah, that's.
Like I
I
said,
don't know.
my brother-in-law is my doctor, and he's been trying to stick his finger up my ass. But I'm like, no.
You too?
Yeah.
I thought he just liked me.
No, he's like,
You kind of gotta let him.
he's like, it's kind of, no, I don't. He can get his nurse's assistant or somebody else to do it.
But he has thick fingers, you know what I
No,
mean?
he really doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna get your asshole fingered, make sure it's the
Might as well be
doctor
your
doing it, not the
brother-in-law.
nurse.
Yeah,
that
might
does-
as well be
get the guy that knows, so it doesn't have to be done twice.
Well, you know what?
Make
he
sure
can't
the
make
person knows what they're doing when
he
they do
can't
it.
make fun of you because of the old,
I mean, I'm
doctor-patient
gonna go drink with
privacy
him after
thing.
that.
The Hippocratic
Yeah.
Oath.
Well, maybe he should
Go
buy you
out
one
to dinner,
before,
and he's
but
looking
you know.
at me all weird.
Yeah, he knows what that butthole feels like.
Yeah, I don't want
Yeah,
that.
I don't know if I need that either.
He's
So-
like, John, I wouldn't eat that with you. He's like, the tiny asshole.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to tear you apart.
Yeah. Johnny, your insides can't handle that.
I know.
Maybe you won't pee so much, Johnny. You might have to a little bit of fix.
Well, yeah, but like, what happened to Johnny? Died of prostate cancer. He wouldn't let his brother-in-law
Yeah, he wouldn't let
stick
his
his finger up
finger-
his ass.
Finger
What a
his butt.
weirdo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pickle. Yeah, when I was sick, Dave never had to finger bang my butt.
See if he can. His wife's,
up for lost
your
time.
wife's his sister.
Yeah.
So
No.
see if he could. Yeah, your
It's my
wife's his
sister.
sister.
Yeah, right.
So see if he can walk his sister through. Oh no,
Yeah, no.
Okay.
John's.
he's married to your sister.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
say if
Yeah, that would make it weird.
your wife was his
Yeah.
brother, you can maybe walk, he could walk his sister through it.
It
but
was,
never
I think he
mind.
has a practitioner in there.
Yeah, I'm sure she knows.
Or he maybe knows another doctor like,
Hey,
listen,
it's my brother-in-law. Can you finger
you
bang
finger
his
his
butt?
ass?
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, tell me
conflict of
everything.
interest.
Yeah.
Tell me everything when you're done.
Yeah. Steelers are good. Steelers are
I mean,
good.
hey.
They won.
They
but
yeah,
I don't
a
say they're
W's a
good.
W.
I was at, let me tell you, I was.
Were you there?
I was there.
Oh, you were texting me. And I didn't think you were there.
No, I was having a great. I honestly, it was the worst, most exciting game I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Like I was like into it. You know what I mean? Some booing. the Ravens just pretty much gave us that game.
They dropped so many balls.
They dropped so many passes.
The rest
dropped
didn't
2
call
touchdowns.
a thing.
The refs were letting them play.
It's an understatement.
Dude, but then why maybe they said why wouldn't you kick the field goal?
Yeah, Harbaugh was getting a lot of shit for that.
Did you hear what they said though?
Nah.
So they said that they were going up to the line trying to do a hard count, draw them off. When Quan Alexander stepped up, the fucking center freaked out, like the Baltimore Ravens center freaked out and snapped the ball when he wasn't supposed to. They were supposed to run the clock down, try to draw him off sides because it was like 4th and 2 or something, and then they were gonna fucking kick the field goal.
That makes more sense because
they said
I think everybody's there like, man, Justin Tucker will bang at. All right, whatever.
He could kick that fucking left-footed. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And then, like I said, then my old boy Gunnar Olszewski just got totally that was right in front of me. You're like,
why is he?
Why?
Why is not?
Why does he get a jersey?
Why is he on the team?
Why is he on the team, dude?
Why is he on the team?
Like I get it, the short white guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we're pulling for.
They're fun to have.
You know what though? Like
dude, it'd be like he got hit so hard. It'd be like if I was out there returning a punt.
Right.
He
Same
just
thing.
got destroyed.
Yeah.
What was it? The drive
Ball
before that
flew
though?
out. You're like, oh my god.
The other sideline, he had like a decent little 12-yard return or
He
something.
did.
Right?
I
was like, go ahead, you little
that was
pull-up
like that was like a
bastard.
12-yard gain. That
And
was
then
great.
he got his fucking lungs destroyed, and
Dude,
the
then
ball
you're
went
like,
up in the air.
Why would Baltimore just run it? And if you can't make it, kick the field goal. Game's over.
Game
I
over.
missed a lot of the game. We were out. My
had one
wife
of
said,
those
"You want to have a
nights.
Sunday fun day? Go on, because I'm on vacation this week. You
Ooh.
can drink Sunday." I said, "This is why you got the ring.
Yeah.
She got the babysitter. You want to go out drinking Sunday?
Let's
go."
So you
Where'd
didn't watch
you
the game?
go out
Watch
with
the
no
game at the
TVs?
bar, but it was in
right.
the bar.
Right,
you know.
right.
You get distracted there.
Yeah. Then
Yeah, Gunner should not have. They gotta get. You cut them? Like, what do you do? There?
Yeah,
They won't though.
of course not.
No.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, what are you
you know,
gonna do? with
Canada
them?
keeps his job now too.
They had 6 farking points.
I mean, really, what 12 from the offense at best?
dude, and the touchdown,
the
the Pickens
safety
at the
and
end.
So yeah, it
The
was,
gimme kind of.
But before that, it's like
It was
fourth quarter.
brutal.
You're like, 6 points. This is fun.
This is brutal.
Then I'm in 33 club, but the first half of the year it's 11 to try and build it up because they was 19 last year, but that happened too much. So I come out from the bathroom. Lady says, "Hey, you know you got the Steelers." I said, "I didn't even know. I just paid.
Right.
Give me an envelope." She says, "You got the Steelers," and it's 11 the first half of the year. So I'm like, so if they win and kick this field goal, and win 10 or 11-10, I win. She said, "Yeah." Next play, they got a fucking touchdown.
Yeah.
I said, "Watch us."
Now they're the
fucking hit
greatest
block
show on
pole,
turf
too.
all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Canada. They're saying Canada didn't make that call.
They said it was an audible.
Kenny audibled out of it and fucking just chucked it up to old Georgie boy.
He said he's seen him 1-on-1. But
And then you could see
They
Canada.
called
Which like
that-
he should do
right.
You know what I heard they call that play? They were like, do the Randy, like as in Randy Moss.
Throw
And
it
that
up,
was
let
like
him
the
get it.
Randy play.
Sweet, pretty much. Matt Canada, the near one here. Touchdown happens. Look at the boys. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at Matt Canada. Something good just happened on his offense. He has no idea.
that. That's a tough reaction.
Yeah.
Like, why are you like? I get it's an audible.
Like he's more mad they didn't call the play that he called
Yes.
than happy that they scored.
Dude, when they let Kenny run around and play, they run like when they're not the full hurry up, but like a half a hurry up offense where they're just fucking. They get some momentum going. Kenny's good. When when he's stuck under these Canada plays,
When
like
you don't have time to think.
he has,
better
You
on
right.
instinct.
cannot run the ball up the middle out of the shotgun every second down.
No, you can't. Nope.
Dude, I
That's-
mean,
But he keeps trying.
the defense had some good splash plays. Like,
yeah, the
who's that?
defense looks good.
Najobi, when he come and punched the shit out of that
Yeah,
ball.
dude, he
Yeah, that
like
was a good
chased
play.
him down from behind. That
Yeah.
was pretty good.
That was a nice play.
Alex Highsmith had a pretty fucking good
When's the
game.
last time they blocked a punt? 10
Yeah,
years?
Dude, Miles
right.
Killebrew got like 3 on
That's
his
his
career. Fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't think there's too many people that have 4 punt blocks in their career.
The AFC North
I don't
just
think
doesn't
the
look
Steelers
great.
had 4 punt
The
blocks the last
Steelers are 3-2.
15 years.
And I have no idea
I
how.
have no idea how either. I think the Bengals Chase had 3 touchdowns this fucking week. I
Yeah,
think the
Bengals
Bengals
are
are finally
stepping
getting it
back up.
going. Yeah, they're gonna be a little scary. The 49ers are like the best football team of like all time. They beat the
It was,
beat the
it
brakes
was like
off
mercy
the
rule.
Dallas.
Like, yeah, like,
And Dallas is supposed to be good.
yeah.
They made
smoked
Dallas look silly.
Dude, poor Greenfield Mike, dude. Anytime Dallas like loses, he just gets destroyed. I seen a meme of a Dallas head. It was Peter Griffin
them.
with a Dallas like head coach hat on, with a Dallas Cowboys hat on, And it was like Mike McCarthy calling the plays, and it was just a Denny's menu in his hand. Like, dude, leave Greenville Mike alone.
That's actually
dude.
pretty funny shit.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good, but it's rough. If you had to rank quarterbacks right now, young quarterbacks, Kenny Pickett, Justin Fields, or Jordan Love, who you taking, Johnny? 1 through 3. Put those 3 in a ranking.
They all stink. I don't know.
I don't know. Fields
to be
can
honest,
run.
Fields has been playing better these past 2 games.
They've been on their offense has been on fire
Ever
the past
since they got
couple
rid of
weeks.
Claypool, so I put Fields. I haven't seen Jordan Love that much.
Yeah, he looks like shit.
He looked
So
like
he- so
shit
He looks
yesterday.
like shit. Yeah,
So Fields, Pickett, Love.
I feel the exact same way with that.
yeah,
one.
you're probably right about that. I'll go Pickett, Fields.
Well, we know you're in a
Love,
love affair with
but
Pickett.
I think Fields is getting better, but I feel like the Bears will have a couple games and then we'll just go back to the same old shit Bears. But I guess we'll see. Oh, Chase landed in Miami.
Yeah.
Dude, they had to give up Chase in like a 7th rounder to get a
7th round.
6th round in return.
Yeah, it was either that or cut him and get nothing.
Yeah, that's what they got,
Yeah,
a
they
6th
traded-
round. They
brought
gave
something
around
out of
the
nothing.
fucking first pick of the 2nd round for him last year, and
So
then
they basically gave us, they lost the 1st round pick for Chase Claypool. It's horrible.
and a 7th and a 6th.
They asked McDonald what what are you thinking? And he's like, he's fast, man. So
To save face, to just say I didn't get nothing.
You mean McDaniel?
McDaniel, when I say
Yeah.
McDonald, yeah.
He's like, what do you
He's
mean? He's
fast.
fast. Like, all right, yeah. I mean,
For what they gave, unless he's like a locker room cancer, then you just cut him.
You just caught him. Be done with
and you
it.
still got a freaking 7th round pick out of it.
Yeah, the Dolphins are
Or
on
6th
fire
round pick.
too. I don't know if I'd fuck with that offense too much.
Right.
But injuries happen. If he's your number 5 receiver, 6th receiver, that ain't a bad thing.
That's a very good point, Anthony.
Thanks, Jack.
Nice to see the Patriots are horrible. Patriots fans don't know what to do.
Dude, the past 2 weeks they got
Well,
destroyed.
they're tanking.
What is it, like 60
Well, they're
points
not
to
tanking
3
on
or some
purpose.
shit?
They're tanking.
You think they're tanking?
Yes.
You think Belichick has the ball?
He needs a quarterback. This dude's supposed to be
Well,
a
how
generation.
many fans do they have? They don't know how to not be good. The fans they've had the
That's what
last 20 years.
Yeah,
They
right.
have
If you're
no
if
clue
you're
when a
20
team
years
sucks.
old, you don't know
None.
what this is. You're like, this is
I
awful. We're
love
supposed
it.
to be in the Super Bowl every fucking year.
I mean, we
Like-
do all right as Steeler fans. But
Right.
I mean, shit, dude. 6 Super Bowl.
Yeah, we haven't won a
Yeah.
playoff game in 6 years.
We're
Yeah.
happy, and we've had what in our lifetime? Two.
Two.
And they've
Yeah.
been to 3, 4.
Wow,
Been
4.
to
We
4.
lost 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can still talk shit on the 6 total.
Yeah,
They had it in
right.
their lifetime.
I mean, that's
fuck.
a lot. 4 Super Bowls,
Yeah.
40 years old. I'll take that.
Right. No, we got no
yeah.
room to
Yeah,
complain.
well, you can get a little
What if
bit
you're a
spoiled.
Browns fan?
Oh, man.
Well, we're going to
You
say
lost
Johnny
the
Manziel.
franchise, then the franchise you had turned into Baltimore, and then they won 2 Super Bowls.
They made that movie about us draft day.
Draft Day's a good flick, dude. I like
Yeah,
Draft.
but it-
People hate on Draft Day.
I watch it every
But it
time.
Every time it's
implies-
on, yeah.
But it implies that the Browns know what the fuck they're doing,
Yeah.
which they don't.
They took draft pick advice from a homeless man.
Yeah, I don't know. Costner.
On draft day?
Yeah, well, I don't know. What do you
No,
think?
in real life, dude, the dude was like, yeah, when they picked Manziel, dude said he was driving to the draft, and the dude was like, you should take Johnny football. He said, you know what? Fuck that draft board. He's like, we're taking
That
Johnny
convinced him?
football.
Was it
That's what he
was it
said.
a homeless Pittsburgher fucking with Cleveland?
Yeah, right. Yeah, he hitchhiked there.
Yeah.
It was one of
It
Stinky's
worked.
friends that fucking ride the
Good for
train
him.
Wait a minute.
with their dog.
Then that guy
This
turned
is why-
around and he opened up his shirt. It was a Steeler fucking jersey.
You eating edibles again?
Yeah,
No.
where'd you hear this one?
No,
from?
I mean, I don't know if it's 100% true. I definitely
Okay.
heard
I'm
it.
pretty sure it's 0% true. But
Yeah, there's always a
See, you
little
guys
bit.
thought it. You
story.
guys
Yeah.
thought it. I guarantee there's something to do with it, or maybe someone else made this story up before, but I've heard it before. I didn't,
Yeah.
Dude,
I didn't say
it
it
was
off
just-
my dome.
Hey,
was
they
on
listen
the
to a
internet.
homeless
It's
guy.
guy said pick him, and the guy was like, he's right.
Eagle
But you
tits,
said about
Eagle
the Browns,
tits,
you
Google
believe it. Any other team, you wouldn't believe it. But the Browns, you'd
Dude,
be like,
when you
"Ah, I
watch
can
the
see it."
Manziel Netflix special, all you know is the Browns didn't talk to anybody. Like, they didn't have any inside guys to know this dude was a raging, partying alcoholic.
Lunatic didn't care.
Like
wasn't
trust
gonna-
fund
did
days.
My
zero
dad
homework.
took out a third mortgage to pay this homeless guy to tell the guy from the Browns to draft me. It worked.
Yeah.
So you read that article.
Lamar Jackson stinks against the Steelers.
Dude, in
play
Lamar's
him tough.
defense, They dropped
They
a
dropped
million
all the
balls.
balls. You're right. Yeah, I guess they
'Cause
catch
I'm
those balls.
I'm not a Lamar guy,
Me
but
either.
he had that little flick. It wasn't looking that bad.
Yeah.
Except for the one in the end zone he threw to Joey Porter Jr.
Listen,
That was a good play.
everybody shut the
Oh,
fuck up. Eagle tits.
You look like an all-star the first quarter, first half.
What?
That's what the coach said.
That's what the coach said. So, okay, so there's a lot of validity to that. The Browns owner said he was driving there. Dude was like, pick up Manziel or you're an idiot. And dude was like, why wouldn't I take advice from this guy that lives in a cardboard box? I mean, obviously, it
I can't
worked.
believe the Browns never won a Super Bowl.
See? And you guys think I'm full of shit. That's fucking true.
I said there's probably a little truth to it.
That's all truth.
That's all truth, buddy. You're right
I
again.
stand
You're
corrected.
welcome, guys.
Dude,
Like everybody
you
just
know-
IQ went up 2 points.
Let me tell you what's a worse mistake than drafting Manziel was me going home directly after the Steeler game, like all hyped up, pretty drunk.
Yeah.
And then you go in, you think your wife will be happy, and she's like, you'll learn this is something that they'll do to you, Jack.
What do they do?
Hey, feed the kids.
They'll hide.
What do you mean they hide?
They'll hide. Like, oh, yeah, I got to run upstairs for something. And then you're playing mousetrap for 3 hours where you're pissed demon drunk with your kids with no directions. Like,
He's arguing.
Yeah.
He's like,
Who's in charge here?
yeah. Like, where's your mother?
Yeah,
I can't find her.
we need some
Yeah.
structure.
Yeah.
Call Uncle Anth. He'll come over and babysit.
Yeah.
Are you still hammering beers and playing mousetrap?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. You got to keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, now, you know how infuriated?
You can't be hungover.
No,
Like you start to get hungover and not.
We
quit
weren't like
drinking.
actually
fucked.
rolling the dice. We're just trying to put this thing together. The directions
Oh
got
my,
lost.
that is a nightmare.
that's
It was a nightmare.
conundrum,
It,
dude.
it was missing like
Yeah, Mousetrap. You get to play that like once,
Yeah, and then the pieces
and then
are
you got to
fucking
buy a
missing.
new one.
the game is putting it together and getting it
Yeah.
to work.
See these
properly.
these women, dude. If I'm going to the Steeler game, that's the full day. The full day is gone. Like,
So I'm like, I'll
I'm
come
gone.
home. I'm like, all right, so
You fucked up. You can't ever
I
go
should
home.
have said
went
that.
to the casino.
Yeah.
As soon as he
You
got in
can't
the
ever
car,
go
he's like,
home.
I fucked up. I went home after the game.
Like,
You're better
literally,
off staying out. You're in trouble
Yeah,
already.
it's 5 o'clock. There's a lot of day left.
a lot
Yeah.
of days.
Dinner time, you got to get through.
Dude, my mom picked this up. Dude, literally, the game ended. We went out. She was there. I was home in like 20 minutes.
It works out because Z-Bird, I think 2 weeks ago, told me about this. So I've been telling Kelly, like, look, mind your P's and Q's. You'll be my fucking gear grinder. I'm doing the podcast. She's cool as shit all the time. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, Rosie
I,
loves it.
I
She's
started
like-
my vacation Friday, so I got fucked up Friday night myself. She let me be hungover all day Saturday. She was a saint.
Oh, boy.
I didn't get the kids till like dinner time.
Yeah,
You're just sleeping in your bed. Like,
I laying on the couch. I mean, I was laying on the couch.
Yeah.
The kids are crawling on me, Chip. But it,
Right.
you know, she said, "Come in and eat." She fed him. She's a saint.
yeah.
So a reverse gear grinder for Saturday. Let me be hungover.
Cool.
That was beautiful.
And then you had all day Sunday. Or,
well, then she wanted to go out Sunday.
huh?
All right.
Let's
do it.
party.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some voicemails.
Hey guys, it's Cody from Wexford. I got a gear grinder I thought you guys might relate to. My wife, we have close friends that their daughter plays soccer at a local high school, and they want us to come to the games, and we have been. But she recently said that she doesn't want to take our new 3-month-old child to any more games because they start at 8, and it gets cold and has to go to bed. So she said that yesterday. She said, we're not going to go to any more games. And then today, I'm driving home from work just now, and she said, I think I want to take her to the game. Is that okay with you? And I said, that's fine. You said yesterday that you didn't want to take her because of the time and the temperature. So I just trying to figure out what you actually want. And then she responds, so you're saying I shouldn't take her? Fine, I won't take her. I'll just stay home. What the fuck happened there? I was just responding and saying the two things on both sides of the argument she said. Well, just wonder what you guys, how often that happens to you guys. Love the podcast. Have a good one.
Every day of my fucking life.
Yeah, you're
that
fucked,
happens to me.
Cody. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, we're all fucked. We're all in this together.
You
We're
know where you
fucked.
fucked up? Is we tried to ask her what she really meant. You should have
Yeah.
known. You should be like, okay, babe.
That's it.
Whatever.
That's it. That's fucking
Whatever.
it.
Whatever you want.
if
Whatever
that's
you
what
want to
you
do.
wanna
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then let her feel like the idiot. You know
Yeah,
what
and
I
if it
mean?
gets too cold, like, it's a little too cold.
Like, man,
let's-
it sure is cold out here, ain't it,
get this
Rosa?
3-month-year-old
Huh?
out of here.
There's a time to rub her face in it later.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. You got to be the bigger
Yeah, when the
man.
baby's
right there.
shaking like a leaf
Yeah.
fucking at a fucking soccer game game in
Turns
in
out
October.
you were right not to bring
Yeah,
it.
when you go to take her to Med Express tomorrow because she got pneumonia.
I thought it was supposed to rain Saturday. Forget about it.
Yeah.
Dude, 8 p.m. fucking high school
And then
soccer
even
game.
my kinfolk,
That's
you're out of your
brutal.
tree, dude.
Yeah.
Soccer.
I'll miss my kids' games.
Yeah.
If I'm Cody and I don't think I got to go to a fucking 8 p.m. fucking high school soccer game and I'm on my way home from work and all of a sudden I got to go, I'm pissed.
I'm like, you know what, babe? I think I got a flat tire. Let me call you back.
No, baby. Like, dude, I thought that was off my agenda of the day. You can't just be throwing fucking girl high school fucking soccer games on my at 8 o'clock at night back on my schedule.
I'm sure, what is it, like a 3-year-old he said it was?
3-month-old, I think he
No,
said.
no, the neighbor that's playing soccer.
No,
the
a high
baby they're
school girl.
Oh,
bringing.
it's high school. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Yeah, but still, the 3-month.
Yeah.
3-month old.
She gave you the answer you wanted at the beginning. You got to stick with that. Like, oh, I'm out of that. And then they
Right.
try to drag you back into it.
But yeah, if she obviously wants to go, like,
So when
okay.
you think I'm out, they pull
Have
me
fun.
back.
They
Yeah.
suck you right back in.
Yeah, you're just fucked, Cody. There's no way out of that.
Yes, get stuck in traffic. Start
Yep.
drinking.
There you go.
Yo, Big John in Virginia Beach. Hey, what the fuck is going on up there in Pittsburgh? All I hear about is alligators rolling around up there. I just want to let you guys know that shit doesn't happen everywhere. I haven't heard of an alligator rolling around in Virginia Beach.
It'll
since
die
I
in the
moved
winter,
down
Big John.
here. Anyways, corn dick of the week. I'm going to nominate my wife, who I told
Everybody hates their
that
wife.
on Sunday that the Steelers were playing the Ravens, but she went ahead and made appointments for my family to get the flu shot at 3:30. 3:30. Anyways, boys, love the pod. Take it easy.
Can't you just pop into CVS and get a flu shot if you want? What do you need?
I'd have
big
just been like,
appointments for?
you know what? Cancel
There's an
mine. You guys go
appointment,
get poked
Yeah.
all you want. I got things to do.
At 3:30, you got to leave 3 o'clock. Get there. That's an hour round
Yeah,
trip.
you
probably.
missed the best
3:30 is
part
the
of the
worst.
game.
Yeah, you're missing.
You missed the best part of the football
Yeah.
game.
You're missing
That's
the
what I
end of the
said.
game,
That's
and then you're
exactly
missing
he said. 3:30.
Yeah, brutal. Yeah, that's a brutal time.
Yeah, and you know, we have alligators up here because we're fucking. It's getting
Whoa.
wild up
We
here.
have alligators
Some
up here
idiot
because
bought
like
a pet.
white trash Hazelwood
Right.
dudes like buy fucking alligators, and then they
Exactly.
realize
I
they got
think
an
that was-
alligator on their fucking hand, and they
Yeah.
let the alligator
An
go.
alligator bit their kid. They got to get rid
Yeah,
of
like, oh man, maybe this wasn't a good idea to put a fucking alligator in my dining room. Ed,
Like, Billy, your damn alligator has outgrown the bathtub. Now get her out of here.
Ed swears he like gave his alligator to like some dude.
Ed really had an alligator?
Dude,
Yeah, he gave it to the Monongahela.
Ed had an alligator in like a fish tank down below the tracks for like probably 2 years. I can remember
How
that
big
wrong.
did it get?
It got as big as the fucking tank.
And then
Yeah,
it
they keep
outgrew-
they
Yeah,
don't throw, right.
What did he feed it?
Like mice and shit. But
River
then
rats.
like so you like
Run rats,
you were
dude.
forget like so like obviously his living room, dining room, kitchen. You forget the alligator was in there, and you like go to get a fucking drink or a beer or something, and you just hear a giant hiss, and it just smacking off the glass hard as hell because it was mean as fuck because it was stuck in
It
a
was
fucking
ornery.
it was
It had all
stuck in a
them
fish
teeth
tank.
and no
Yeah.
toothbrush.
Yeah, right. Dude, it was, and then he was like, "Yeah, I gave it to some farmer or some bullshit." He said, "I'm pretty sure he
Lies.
just let it go down the grove."
It's gonna
and now
die
it's-
in the winter.
yeah, you think it probably would, right? But I don't know.
If the one makes it through, that's me fucking mean alligator come summer, boy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Hey, fellas. Jason Outer Banks here, just calling in, give some fatherly advice to Jack. I know you guys a couple weeks ago were talking about delivery and all that stuff, people telling some stories, so figured I'd give my take here. I got 4 kids there for all the births and all that stuff, so, been through it. Jack, the deal is you stay north of the border, no need to look down there. You're just there to support her, be there for the birth. Shovel some ice chips in her muck, keep her calm, keep her cool, and hold her hand, all that stuff. You'll be fine, enjoy it. It's a miracle, right? And as far as cutting the cord, you got to give that a try. You're there, might as well, right? You're hanging out with a buddy, he's got a gun and a target, you pop a few caps, why not? You're there. Same thing. Doctor hands you some scissors, there's the cord there, give it a shot. What else are you going to do? It's fun. You're basically a doctor at that point. You got a story to tell. So just jump in with both feet, have some fun. Kids are tough, but they're great. So
Yeah, it's
good
all
luck
coming
with
out
that.
of you, buddy.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'll
You
do
never
the
heard the end
umbilical
of that
cord.
one.
Yeah, fucking 4 kids. What do you think? It's 1985,
Yeah,
my
you
man.
don't know how to pull out,
Jesus
dude?
Christ.
Jesus.
4 kids in 2023 is
Yeah.
fucking bananas.
Yeah,
to
what are
me,
you, a
dude.
millionaire?
Yeah.
Hey, boys, it's Yosh. Hey, Jack, it's 1:30 on a Friday. I come rolling down Old Butler Street. You're in front of ham buns. I scream, GFP, motherfucker! GFP! You didn't even turn around. Think you need a hearing aid, dog?
I don't think it was me. So I definitely would have heard that. I mean, Butler Street is like super loud, but like if I hear somebody like yelling fucking about the podcast, I'll get all wound up.
I don't know if there's a lot of people on Butler Street that look like you do. I mean,
I'm very handsome.
I mean, well, yeah, you're not a bad looking guy, Jack, but I'm just saying you're tall and you you're kind of normal looking. Butler Street ain't necessarily normal looking people.
I think that was meant to be a compliment.
Yeah.
As a freak of nature.
Yeah. Oh, beautiful eyes, great beard, Jack. Don't get me wrong. But you're not a freak with tattoos and shaved half of your head and everything.
He's like, Kenny, you're going to be back next week.
Yeah.
I've had a couple people stop me down there, and people were like, we're working with, they have no idea what's going on. It's when I say a couple, literally two. But they'll like stop me about talk about the podcast shit, and like they'll walk away, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this? I'm like, dude, put the bricks up. You know what I mean? Like, let's
don't worry about it.
I'm fucking explaining this to you.
The best part is you got that homeless dude across the street that heckles you like for 2 hours a day.
Dude comes down,
It's the best.
eats his methadone or drinks it, whatever you fucking do, then comes down and busts my fucking balls.
He does.
Was shoveling Sciulli had me shoveling 9 tons of fucking gravel a couple weeks ago out of his dump truck.
Is that your boy from the diaper party?
And fucking no, another fellow on Butler Street. And he's like, what you doing with your fucking bag? I was like, dude, drink your methadone, leave me the fuck alone over here.
Keep it moving.
You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah,
you're gonna get hurt.
I know you're all wound up. You're feeling good. You just fucking did that shot of the dome, and you're fucking feeling a little frisky. But sit on your fucking bench and leave me the fuck alone. He's like, all right, you're in a bad mood today.
Wait for the bus that never comes.
Yeah. Jose tells me, like, I'll like go walk my car, like, there's a hole in the building right there. I can see the sky. Like, yeah. I know.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm working on it. Been down here for a year. Got any money? Leave me the fuck alone.
Do you know how to fix that?
Right.
Yeah, right.
You want to make a couple bucks?
Get a ladder. You fuck.
He doesn't even have most of his teeth left.
Of course he doesn't. He's fucking all doned up. Feeling frisky, busting my balls.
What's up, boys? It's Kenny. I got a bit of a grinder. All of a sudden, your guys' work ethic started filling in, which is great. It's fun. When somebody didn't show up, all of a sudden you guys have a great work ethic all of a sudden. Take a fucking break already.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Well, since I started filling in, all of a sudden everybody shows up every fucking
week.
Did you Before I started filling in, it was every other week somebody was off.
Everybody get worried, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put a little fire.
Nobody wants to get Wally pipped.
Right.
You know, fucking.
It was tough. For my third time here, I was nervous the first 2 times. Like, I want to be funny, but not too funny. They won't have me back. I
don't want to overstep. Yeah, no, I get it. It's not bad. It's easy.
What's up, boys? This is Sam from Falls Church, Virginia, but I was Dice class of 02, and I was on the baseball team, so, had the Mescos stealing shit out of my locker rather than I think you guys on the football team, but wanted to tell a story about Kennywood, as you've been, kind of talking about it the past couple of weeks. So I took my kids there for the first time this past summer. They're 8 and 6, and they did every roller coaster. We did all of them, like anyone they were tall enough for we did. They just fucking loved it, but so we're waiting in line for whatever the Steel Phantom's called now, and there are a couple likely characters in front of us, probably in their 20s, and, I'm here again with my kids, 8 and 6, and the girl is playing with this dude's hair, and it's fucking greasy as shit, and she goes, is that grease or mousse in your hair? And he just looks at her and says, it's dick in your mouth. And I fucking fell over laughing, and my kids looked at me, and they're like, I think I just said bad words. But glad that they got the first experience at Kennywood was the right one. Anyway, keep up the great work, great shit. And by the way, whatever happened to Snuggles? Take care.
Good question about Snuggles. No one knows. Yeah, I mean, Kennywood, you got your kids at Kennywood. There's going to be some teenagers that at some point, probably make your Kennywood trip a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because teenagers, like, they think they're adults when they get in Kennywood. For whatever reason, you just think, like, you're
I could do whatever I
I
want
can do
here.
whatever
You're out
I
of
want.
supervision
You're
for
trying
like
to
for the
think-
first time. So
Yeah,
you're swearing and
you're
shit.
swearing.
Cool.
There's no one that
Think
can
you're so
tell me
fucking
what
shy.
to
I can
do.
swear
You're
and say
trying to
whatever I
finger
want.
bang in the old mill.
I was just gonna say that. Don't take your kids on. I don't even think that's there anymore. Is it,
Dude,
the old
No,
man?
it's like that Garfield
Dude,
ride.
I
or
was
some
with
shit.
Mishka one time, and he just regulated on these kids at Noah's Ark.
Really?
Dude, he just...
Were they swearing?
Nah, they were like hopping over this thing. He's like, "Oh!" And like they were dripping. They were just like they were like young teens.
He was like, dude, you know why they
Yeah.
make my ticket
They're
so much more?
lying,
Because you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
are like
He's
cheating on
lying.
everything.
They were just like petrified. I'm like,
Dude,
"Oh."
sometimes-
The older ones could have been told to fuck themselves.
He's thinking,
But
"Ah,
the
sure."
younger-
They were
they
young
caught the
teens,
younger
yeah.
ones,
I'm not sure you would be killed for a jumping line like this.
Yeah, you starting to get like 15 above. That's when you got to watch. Like
Get
you
cocky.
you might get jumped.
Right.
Yeah, you don't want that.
These
You're in a
ones.
bad spot. You can't even smack a kid because
You hit somebody
Well,
with a good
you know
hoe
what?
there.
It's lose-lose.
You like shake him up a little
Inside
bit. Like,
Noah's Ark, you could get away with
like,
giving
dude,
a little
it's quick.
sweet
I just
chin
can't
music.
Jesus, calm down. This line moves, dude. We'll get in this Noah's Ark.
yeah, that's the easiest ones to make. Wait, and really Noah's Ark, wasn't it? That was always a quick one. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But like you could take young kids on it, so we kept taking our kids in.
you yell at
Right.
you got to yell at a kid, and then the next thing you know, you get some asshole dad or something who thinks he's the man, and the next thing you know, you're in a fucking
Like, no
major
wonder your
fight.
kid's an asshole. You're a huge asshole as well. I get it.
Kid's an idiot. Comes
Yeah,
from upbringing.
I see the resemblance.
Parents probably idiots too.
Kennywood's
White trash is what you're
it's
looking for.
different. It's not even
Yeah.
white. I don't even know what it is.
It's just
It's like people watching at Kennywood. Like there's some parts that are like, where are you from?
It's definitely Pennsylvania, dude.
you know what I hate?
Yeah.
You know what I hate about Kennywood? When someone has like that fucking the vanilla ice cream with the chocolate and the nuts and the
Yeah.
cherry, and it's just running down their fucking cone onto their fucking hand like white trash, miserable fucking idiots. Like, dude, fucking
I'm sticky
lick
just
your
looking at
fucking
you.
cone, dude. You don't know how to tend a cone?
Right.
Yeah.
Can't be the
Tend your
first ice cream
cone.
kind
Yeah,
of-
you're not 5.
Yeah, right. So I'm talking about like
Right.
There's a reason I'm going to grab a sticky railing later.
Yeah,
right.
yes, 100%.
1,000%.
Like you're wearing flip flops and
Not a
fucking
napkin in sight, just vanilla cream all the way down their hand where it's dripping off their fucking palm like a real fucking animal.
But what about he said, is that grease or mousse? He said that's dick
yeah,
in
that
your
was
mouth.
weird. Your dick in your mouth.
That's really not.
That's
not
like
a
funny,
joke.
but it was bad, but not.
That's
Sounds
just
like
good.
That's probably kids lying for everything.
Yeah, 1,000%. He
Yeah,
says that
Dick in your mouth.
20
Yeah.
times a day, and he probably felt uncomfortable because he had some dirty ass weird hair or some shit. It was
Dirty
like,
old
dick
man
in your
bun.
mouth.
I was
Yeah.
more astounded that they use mousse anymore. Like, I
I'm
thought
pretty
that
sure
was
it
an
was grease.
80s
That was
thing.
probably grease.
Yeah, he just
yeah.
hasn't showered.
It
yeah.
was grease.
But mousse.
There was plenty of
It's a
times in
past
high
one.
school where like I ran out of gel and I had to like use my sister's mousse.
Right, but that was the 90s,
Yeah,
bro.
It's also it's a long time ago, I guess.
Yeah, if you're using White Rain mousse right now, then you have bigger issues than fucking.
I wish I had that problem.
Yeah, right.
I got a
Somebody-
powder my
somebody
head so it don't shine too fucking
Dude,
much.
somebody heckled on the podcast last
Oh,
week. Yeah.
I meant to bring that up. Yeah, Johnny, you didn't wear a hat last week, and you were getting crushed in the YouTube comments.
Yeah. More than one person?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I meant to screenshot it and send it to you, so I felt
No,
bad about
Stinky
yourself.
was laughing. I'm like, what the fuck's so funny? He's like, somebody said your forehead's like long as fuck. I'm like,
Yeah.
first of all,
It caught some heat in the comments.
well,
Someone hit you with the no cap. Fuck.
dude, I ran out of the house like crazy. I'm like, fuck, I forgot my hat. But yeah, I mean, I'm
There's
bald.
nothing that will expose a hairline like this fucking angle and this lighting in this fucking place.
Yeah,
dude.
it's not great. Anyway, so go fuck yourself to both people that made that comment. You know what I mean?
Yep, I get it.
What are you gonna do?
All right, let's take a break.
Hey, Eagle Tits here. So it's 3 a.m. Wednesday morning, and I'm getting ready to record some ad reads for the show. But guess what? I forgot the battery for my nice microphone, so you get to listen to this lovely cell phone recording. Before we start the ads, I just want to let you guys know about the voicemail. The number is 412-438-8358. The number is 412-438-8358. Give us a call. Give us a call. It gives us material for the show. Call in with your gear grinders or maybe some what would Greenfield do's. We'd love to hear from you guys. All right, now time for the ads because we have sponsors to talk about.
Our pal Artie has dropped a line of hot sauces, and I'm here to tell you about them. We got Arbol Insanity, Habanero Island, Teriyaki Thai, Pizza Shop, Sweet Jalapeno, Hoppin' Jalapeno, Triple Pepper Fret, and the Hot and Sour Serrano. That's 7 different Pittsburgh hot sauces to try. Check them out at artieshotsauce.com, ARTIES hotsauce.com. Have you guys checked out Fat Butcher in Lawrenceville? They're at 5151 Butler Street. They bring the old school classic neighborhood butcher back to Pittsburgh. All the meat is sourced locally straight from Western PA farms. Visit their website for more info at fatbutcher.com. Hey, come here. I don't know if you guys heard, but at GFP headquarters, Z-Bird won't stop sticking his dick in electrical sockets. It's become a problem. We even have to have Plug Electric on standby just for the aftermath. And honestly, they're amazing. You should have them for all your electrical needs. Ask for Vance Hall, 412-298-6770, 412-298-6770. And Z-Bird, for the love of God, please stop sticking your dick in electrical sockets. Have you ever been out for a night of beers in the South Side and get unfairly pulled over for a DUI? Or maybe get hit by some jagoff that had too many? Call Ketchel Law. Their team of attorneys are here to help. 412-456-1221. If the cops catch you, call Ketchel. Visit their website, ketchellaw.com. 412-456-1221. Hey guys, it's E.T. Are you in the real estate market right now? You should talk to Carson & Associates. From buying to selling or even property management, they got you covered. They're located in the heart of Southside with a finger on the pulse of the Pittsburgh area, and that's for commercial and residential. Call 412-431-1718 or visit www.casouthside.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're looking to go out this week, if you're a guy or a girl and you're looking for something to do and you and your friends want to go out, why don't you check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street. Not only do they got some of the best drinks in the world, they got over 100 craft beers, and they absolutely have some of the best food in all of Southside. So check out 12 Whiskey Barbecue at 1222 East Carson Street if you want to go out and you want to have some good food and you want to fuck. I don't know about you, but shit's always breaking around my house, whether it's my washer, whether it's my dryer, whether it's my stove, whether it's my fridge. Something's always breaking. I used to have a handyman, but you can't rely on anyone nowadays until I find Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. They fix TVs, ovens, dishwashers, microwaves, and everything more. These are the guys that call, and they get the job done right. That's Primetime Appliance. 412-896-1395. And tell them you heard it on Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Hey, what's up, everybody? You looking for a fun night out in the South Side, but you don't want to get punched in your face? Neither do I. That's why I'm going down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. You want to go somewhere, have a beer, hang out with some people, see some hot chicks or some hot dudes, but you don't want to get punched in your fucking face? Well, go down Finn McCool's at 1501 East Carson Street. Have a good time and tell them Z-Bird sent you.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're going to get into Corn Dick of the Week. Moneyline, who be Corn Dickin'?
He's going to get so mad when he fucking hears that.
I mean, is that what I sound like?
Yeah.
I don't really sound like that.
It is what you sound like.
He said you've been coming at him lately.
I have been.
I know.
Yeah, I have been.
He's not being
good
misled.
banter.
Yeah,
That's really why
you
you need a break.
You got to fucking, he gets up here, you got to bring him back down. He gets up here, you got
You're
to bring him back
getting all
down.
Good material.
Yep. Yeah, you let him just off the hook and think he's funny. He won't be funny anymore.
He won't try no
Keep
more.
his feet to the fire.
Yeah. We need him to be funny.
That's it. Iron sharpens
You
iron.
can't be surrounded by yes men.
That's
Yeah,
right.
no,
Exactly.
he gets around those comedy dorks. They're like, you're the funniest guy in town, Z-Bird. Well, maybe not. Maybe not.
Don't get
pretty
soft.
funny.
You're
Yep.
good and you're funny is because you're surrounded by assholes.
Exactly.
Absolutely. All right, Corn Dick. Taylor Swift went to the Jets game. There's a conspiracy theory out there that she went to the Jets game because anytime you Googled Taylor Swift jet, her like private jet emissions would pop up, and that was like the only thing people would talk shit on Taylor Swift about because she obviously has a private jet and flies around
Right,
everywhere.
but she'll tell you not to drive your SUV.
But she'll tell you, she'll tell you to go electric. So like, she like catches heat online about it. That's pretty much the only thing. So now
That's actually a pretty smart move
if
on
you
her.
she
on
go
her
into the
part.
Jets game. Now you Google Taylor Swift Jets. Now it's her at the Jets game with Travis Kelce and all that fucking
They're like,
private
what?
jet emission shit is all the way
I could see
down
that.
here.
That's good.
I believe that.
Yeah, she has a good handler. Then that's pretty smart on.
They said Walt Disney did like the same thing because like when you Googled him, it was something.
There was.
If you Google, like they made.
Frozen. Yeah. So Walt Disney was always,
'cause
if
he
you
was
Googled him,
yeah.
it'd be Walt Disney froze himself. He's he's going to
Yeah.
come back whenever. So they named Frozen. So Walt Disney, when you Google Walt Disney Frozen, the movie comes up.
So
now.
when he comes
Disney
back
did
to
that.
life,
Walt Disney
no one
didn't do
remembers.
shit.
Well, yeah,
Said
Disney.
Walt
yeah,
Disney
right,
Googled.
yeah.
I'm like, what
yeah,
the? No, he didn't.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty dead.
You don't think
Well, he's
that's
still frozen.
a coincidence?
Nah, John.
Nothing's a coincidence.
Nothing's a
is it?
coincidence.
Yeah,
Not when you're talking about money
I
like
mean,
this.
the Taylor Swift thing sounds more believable than the homeless Cleveland Brown thing, and that was true.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
it's on the internet. It's
Proof's
got
in
to
the
be true.
pudding.
But if you're Taylor, you're like, maybe that isn't true, but like, that's a nice
so-
coincidence.
Yeah, it took the heat
So
off
now-
of her.
Two birds,
mission.
one stone.
She's famous, talented, whatever, big star. But now, as far as even Hollywood hot or hotness, where would you put her? I wouldn't even put her in the top 50 for hot, like bone list,
No, but she doesn't get like.
especially in Hollywood.
She
She
has a
doesn't
pretty
get-
face. Like her face is very
I
pretty.
don't
Her
see it at
body's
all.
like anorexic.
She doesn't get sexualized too often.
You don't
for
like
whatever
it,
reason.
you don't like the way she sings, like you do, like a singer.
She
like,
can't dance,
that
so it's like her
ambience.
dance is like a white girl dancing. It's uncomfy.
It's awkward looking.
Yeah,
Did you ever see when they made fun of her in the family?
Yeah,
Like, it's pretty good.
It's pretty. Like Leanie just sent me a video like
Hey,
yesterday.
they like it. Whatever, it's working for her.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
she's talented. It's
But
not,
I'm just
it's
saying,
not
as
for
far
us.
as
Not
straight
for her
up, like,
dancing.
Yeah, she's
you know,
not like.
if you put her on the bone list, I wouldn't even put her in the top 50.
Yeah, she's not like a. She's no
Like, I know
Jessica
normal
Biel.
chicks that are. I could.
Yeah, yeah.
I know like normal chicks better looking than her.
Yeah, yeah. There's girls that work down fucking all.
It's just I'm unimpressed.
Right. I get
I
it.
don't see what all the hubbub is.
Nah. I mean, I give her a shot at the title. You know, she's famous.
If this
you know, I mean,
this-
4 years ago, obviously, I don't even see other women now.
If this,
But
if this podcast was popular enough, we would have some trouble with the Swifties. Fortunately for
Yeah.
us, we only have a few thousand listeners.
that
so.
would not be any
Most
trouble
of
at
our
all.
Taylor Swift
Let,
fans.
let
Nah.
one Swiftie complain about GFP. It'll be the fucking
Yeah, we'll fucking get on them.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Talk
Go
about the
big.
Jets.
That's a war you don't want, dude.
No, but that'll be get a,
Hey,
a little
any
traffic.
publicity is good
That's-
publicity.
October 21st is National Throw Short People Day. So national, you could throw a short person. You don't have to let
Just
them know you're going
anyone?
to throw them. If they're under 5'4", you can pick them up and give them a toss with no permission needed.
What country is this?
This is USA.
National.
Good old US of A.
Yep, you could toss a short person.
Where the fuck I've been all these years?
I don't know, Johnny. What do you weigh?
What-
What-
so you're,
I don't think so.
I'm 6'3". I never heard of this.
I'm 5'6". Don't touch
5'6".
me.
What's
Don't
Z-Bird
fucking
at?
touch me. No.
Don't fucking touch me. I put this on here just for that
You
moment.
gotta wear a fucking shirt that says that day. I'm 5'6".
Don't you
stand
fucking
above
touch
me.
me.
Z-Bird.
That's perfect.
Z-Bird ain't 4, is he? He might be, huh?
Under. It's under. It's a 5'3".
5?
under.
No, we're going 5'4".
Oh, them
and
shit
under.
kickers he had on last week.
Yeah, those fucking.
That's why he's wearing them.
Those Dutton Ranch fucking boots.
He had some Doc Martens
Yeah.
on.
Fucking zipper fucking work boots. I've never seen that before in my fucking life. He's not gonna like this episode. We had a little kid giving soccer hooligans the #1 sign. So he was just a little kid, probably
I
like
seen
you
this
see that. What do you
thing,
think
yeah.
that kid was? 5?
At the, maybe 6 at the
Six,
oldest.
6 probably.
And but he had balls of steel.
I thought he was giving him the finger at first. That we got the reaction.
And
I
he
looked
just-
again. He was just like, "We're #1." 2 dudes our age, hooligans,
and their dad, like at
Yeah.
the end.
Motherfucking this
They,
kid.
they were like,
Going
motherfucker, blah, blah, blah.
berserk on him. Like,
Were they
fuck
the
you.
opposite team?
Yeah,
He
so
was
like,
like-
This
so
little dude was
the
just
little kid
standing
was like,
like-
fuck with him, like, we're #1, like that's all he's doing. And they're like, fuck you, fucking motherfucker. They're up standing in their seats, like
Wow.
screaming at this fucking kid.
It was
Which, I mean,
hilarious stuff.
you wanna
'cause
talk
the dude
shit?
just kept standing there like this.
Is there brawls in the stand in these soccer games? Like,
Yes.
I heard it
like-
all the time. You
They've
hear
killed
about them.
fucking referees before in
Yeah.
soccer games.
Okay, I'm just,
Yeah, but they don't go viral like our football
That's what I
fights go
mean.
viral.
Yeah, that's
Dude, my
true.
buddy did that when we went to a Patriots game to what? The year when they were 21 and done. We beat them.
Yeah.
We walked in, and this kid's walking down a Patriot jersey. My buddy went up, "What are you doing here at our stadium?" He like went this kid's face in the rail, and he turned around to us like we were gonna like think he was cool. Like, dude, what the fuck's
Leave
wrong
him
with you?
alone,
You
you
I was a
psycho.
little kid. He was
Yeah.
like, oh. You know, he thought he was being funny. This
what'd
kid
you
was
pick?
like walking against the railing. Like,
How old was the
what
kid?
fuck?
What'd you
Like,
do?
like,
Pick out the only
maybe
guy you
like
could beat
13
up.
years old. I was like,
Shit his
dude.
That
pants.
poor kid. Was he with his
I
dad
mean,
or anything?
it was like we walked in and started going, "Fuck New England!" Like we got all of a sudden it was like, but then he just, you're the dude, you took it too far. That kid was like 12 years old, dude.
Kid's crying.
He looked back, thought he was so cool, and we're like, "What the fuck?"
You're a piece
is wrong
of
with you?"
shit.
Fucking idiot.
We're not with this dude.
I was in Chicago for the Bears-Steelers game years ago, and we were walking. The Steelers lost. It was like the end of, not the last play of the game, but like they blew it. They definitely should have won. They blew it. I'm walking out. In reality, I could give a fuck less. These Bears fans were like wound up. This old guy is talking shit to me, And I'm like, yeah, you guys, good game. You guys won. You know what I mean? And like, I'm like, he keeps going on, like, yeah, take it back to Pittsburgh. We don't want you around here. I'm like, you don't want Chicago? Like, okay, buddy, you guys won. Take it easy. I also lost a $400 parlay.
So now I'm angry.
So
as
I was mad about that.
Yeah.
And this dude was probably like 70 years old, and he's like in my face talking shit. I was like, listen, you old fuck, and like I just like fucking snap on him.
I have had enough.
Yeah, right. And he's like, man, we're just, it's all good. We're just playing games here. Blah, blah. I was like, yeah, you're an inch away from my face. You smell like hell, and you're talking shit, dude. And I think you're about to piss your pants. Get away. You won the game, dude. You won the game.
I'm at a Steelers game with my brother. I can't remember if we played I think it was the Packers. It might have been the Jets. It was a green team. I like to drink a lot, so I don't remember things like that. But we got our ass kicked, and it was at home, and this dude was like 300-something pounds, and he's talking shit to my brother-in-law. And Brian gets fucking rowdy when it comes to Steelers games, and he's in his face talking his shit. So Brian just pulled back and cracked him. Dude was like, and just grabbed Brian and bear hugged, like was laughing and just bear hugged him, dude. Brian, I'm like, oh, chill the fuck out. Like his boys were trying to stop Brian's like, dude, I thought that dude was gonna kill me. He said, I thought he was gonna break me in half.
So he hit him with his best punch, and he just was like
yeah, he just like this dude looked like, he's been in plenty of bar fights, and he hasn't lost many. He looked like Hoss
if
from
you get
fucking
sucker punched
Bonanza.
and the dude don't knock you out or put you down, that's the best punch he got.
That's
you
it.
got.
Like, oh my God, what I do
Hey,
now?
little buddy, I got you.
And the dude was just laughing.
Like,
and
look at
just,
you having fun, little guy.
Oh, dude, and just squeeze him. Like, he's gonna kill him,
dude. When you throw a punch and it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, that's a scary
That
feeling.
drains the heart
That's
out
a
of you,
scary
for
feeling,
sure.
Dude. We were like, we were fighting this dude. He was coked out of his mind the one time, and he just wouldn't stop. I was like, oh my God, when is this gonna end, dude?
You talking about my 21st birthday?
No, not that story. But like it was Archie's back in the day, and this dude just wouldn't stop, and like
just eating
we
him.
had to jump on him. I finally got him down. I'm like laying on him, like, oh please, oh my fucking God. He like wouldn't stop, dude. It was fucking crazy.
You're like riding a bull.
Like this dude's like meth out of his mind or some shit. Like dudes were hitting him with like chairs and shit. It was nuts.
So with this dude the one time, big dude, my buddy was trying to hit him with a fucking half-broken broomstick. Couldn't even reach his head. He was hitting him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Another buddy come out the woodwork, thought he was the fastest dude, went to spear the guy. The dude just stepped back. He fell right in front of him. Then this dude turned around and ran. I'm like, thank God. He couldn't even reach his head with a broomstick, dude.
I don't know what he's running for, but thank God he
The dude
did.
could have just got the boot. He thought it was slow motion, like he's going to scoop him. He just fell right in front of him.
Tom Segura, a comedian, is losing it on Twitter because American Airlines made him check a bag. Old Tom's used to fly in private, I think. Went on American Airlines. Fucking lady was like, you got to check the bag. It's like too big. He took to Twitter and called her a cunt. Let me find this tweet real quick.
There it is.
Dumb,
right there.
dumb cunt from American Air made me gate check my bag so she feels the little bit of power she has in her life. I get it. You win this round. Cunt. Such a piece of shit. It's not a regional jet. People are boarding with the exact same bag. Just an entitled, ego-driven old hag who felt like being a cunt. On some level, you have to respect it. That is a wild overreaction to having to check your bag at the gate.
I mean, unless he's right.
Yeah.
If other people had the same bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think she was like, that's Tom Segura, I'm going to fuck with him?
That might be where he's a little bit.
That's what he thinks.
I don't think an American Air agent knows who Tom Segura is.
No, not to call him out of the thousands of people she
not
sees
to have,
every day.
Listen, maybe she knows who he is, but not to have a vendetta against Tom Segura.
If they do, they're a fan.
Yeah, right. So then he started calling him like, called her a poor, start calling all of his fans pores.
Lowest level of pores.
And then he starts selling poor towels. It just says poor on it. Yeah, poor washcloths. So he did
maybe
something.
that was his.
He had a little apology, kind of, but it was like sarcastic. So I don't
People
know.
buy those towels.
Well,
Listen, dude, you're gonna
it's
get
all on purpose.
Everybody gets boned in the airport. It's part of, like, everybody gets it. Anybody could get it. Like, you're gonna get boned. That you fly enough, you're gonna get boned in the airport, one way or the other.
Dude,
You
I've been taking
just
in
suck
back
it up.
rooms and like fucking frisked. My shoes are taken off. You know, they run them through that machine. They think I'm like a terrorist or something.
You're never going to win like any celebrity status trying to complain about something that happens to everybody else who ain't a celebrity.
Yeah, that's
right.
You're
That's
never going to come out on
You ain't
top on this
special,
one.
dog. It happens to everybody.
That's what I mean. Your
Yeah.
airport. Airport is the most.
Even if people agree
it's
with you,
even
you're not
keel.
gonna
That
on this.
brings everybody to the same
Everybody's
fucking
on the
level.
same
You
level
know
in
who runs
that.
that place? The TSA. That's who. They're the
That's
only
it.
people that fucking can do whatever
They
want.
got them little fucking flaps on their fucking shirt, their
Yeah.
little badge. They're in charge, dude.
Yeah, they own you.
have. If you want to go on vacation, you have to listen to what the fuck they say, and that's pretty much it.
I mean, that 5'4" motherfucker just got tossed on
Yeah.
short person day. You think he's gonna let you walk in with that bag?
No fucking way.
Yeah, I got a bruised fucking sternum because I got thrown. You better check that.
We had a man sell his mother's ashes on Facebook Marketplace. How much do you think this dude charged for his mom's ashes?
$400.
I'm gonna say like
All of
50
them at
bucks
once,
because he's
or
hurting.
He didn't spread them up in like little
He
jars.
dime bags. He was selling grams.
Yeah.
Funny you ask. So my mom's ashes, 2 ounces of ash, a bone per vial, 30+ shipping, includes cremation certificate. Backstory is sold separately for $5. I'm not reliving the trauma for free. So you could get 2 ounces of ash.
Wait.
For $30.
How much for a QP? So 60 for a Q. Do I get it for like 50?
He makes sure there's a piece of bone in each one.
Yeah, that's what they said. Bone.
Fuck is wrong?
And bone.
So he's sifting through the
per
ashes like
vial.
tweezers and shit.
Yeah.
too.
He got one of them things for like powdered sugar. He's
Yeah.
shaking it.
Right.
Wait, I never really thought out of cremation before. Would
No,
it?
it's all powder, babe.
Well,
Yeah.
they say
Yeah,
after a
some
while
chunks
it
left.
comes back. I've heard. I don't know. You ever watched 6 Feet Under back in the day? They said like after older, you could tell older cremation ashes that sat there for a while from newer ones. They're
Why?
different somehow. I don't know.
That's.
I don't know
weird.
the science. Somehow it's like chunks back up or something. It's
So I
weird.
know the bone. I mean, I guess they have to, or they pulverize the bones.
I thought they burned everything at such a high temperature it was ashes.
Everything's ashes.
That's what I thought. I mean,
That's what I
I
thought,
don't know
too.
nothing about this one, guys.
But you're saying there's like chunks of. She's saying there's a
I would
bone.
thought so,
Maybe
too.
it re-solidified. Like
Yeah,
you get a bag
yeah.
of
Real
mortar,
small.
and then
Something
it's
like
like
that.
powder, and it gets hard
yeah,
again.
like
Okay.
some shit.
There's
That's what-
calcium there. It's
Something
re-
like that. I read.
It
Or they
recalcifies.
said on that
If you
show.
get a bone, there's some value there. You know what I mean?
What
Yeah,
value is
Yeah,
that? Though?
I'm just.
What's the
So,
resale
wait,
value?
the question is, did people buy?
No, people bought it. She sold them out. Of
course.
He sold
So,
them out.
what's the
So he
resale
should have
value
sold
on a
them for
tainer of his
$300
mom?
then.
I don't know. We'll hit the streets with it. $30 seems light, but
I mean,
if you're
hopefully
trying
his
to
move
move
got
it,
him out of paid off a credit card or something.
What if his mom was
seems like he wasn't the biggest fan of his mother.
She didn't have life insurance. He said, "This bitch ain't fucking me again."
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the
I had to
fucking.
pay for the cremation somehow.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta get this back. And weirdos will buy anything on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Brother in arms, Brody Jenner makes coffee with fiance's breast milk. Says it's unbelievable. That's some Hollywood shit. We've talked about breast milk here kind of recently. It's one thing to try it, just to be out here like filling your coffee up with it.
That's just being weird to be weird.
Being weird to be weird. I couldn't agree more, Kenny. It got it. Like, I'm assuming it's good for you. If it's getting a baby, like it's all
what is
babies.
she?
are
A
eating.
lot of pineapple. Why is that such a yellowish color?
Pretty
there?
yellow.
That looks legit. I mean, it's
That's
colorful.
a nice color for,
If you
color
take,
for you.
My wife would take B complex or whatever, and sometimes it would like. You ever take the B complex and your pea's green?
Oh yeah.
The breast milk would glow.
Yeah.
Low. I mean, it depends on your diet.
It looks like ectoplasm.
Yeah, it's not. It's all different colors and shit. That part's weird. The weird part's putting in your coffee.
He looks like he's having a great time with that breast
He
milk.
looks pretty happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it each his own.
Whatever. You guys
Fucking
all
weirdo.
said you tried it, right?
I didn't
Yeah.
mean to.
Sweet.
Yeah, sweet.
It was like
Can be.
like a sugar-free vanilla milkshake,
like an
like
Ensure.
a melted sugar-free vanilla milkshake or something. Yeah,
He said it was like a frosty to go warm.
yeah, it wasn't horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't seem bad at all. Pittsburgh Scanner. Kids were having a slapping contest, a face slapping contest. One went too hard, and now it's a fight. That's a tale as
Yeah.
old as
Yeah,
time
yeah.
right there, dude.
Who hasn't slapboxed and turned into a
Dude.
real fight?
I hated back in the day when dudes like trying to slapbox, trying to slapbox.
Or they want to wrestle with you
Yeah,
and shit
it's just
like
like,
that.
dude,
and
let's
you're
just fight and like just because that's
Just
gonna
go
happen.
home.
I never cared
Yeah.
for the ball tap game.
The ball tap
Yeah.
That was
game
the worst.
was the worst. The nipple pinching.
Still on guard now.
Yeah,
Nipple pitching's ridiculous.
Johnny gets a couple fucking beers.
might
in
give
him.
you a-
You
I
gotta
might,
fucking you gotta get the
I don't
guard
do
up.
it. Yeah, it's all in love.
I'm an ass smacker myself.
Yeah,
He does that.
Yeah, I do that.
Ass smacks ball taps. That's Johnny all
yeah,
day long.
smacks hard, dude.
Oh, he'll fucking make you feel like
Like
you
give you a
got
rib.
shit
You'll
pants.
wound up. You give a ribbing, then you
Yeah.
cover through the ribbing, and then he goes for the ass smack hard as hell.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
your move. Yeah, when dudes like wanted a slap box or anything like that back in the day,
It's never gonna end in a fucking good time.
Somebody fucking connects, somebody's lips bloody, and now you're fist fighting.
Now you have to fight.
Have to.
Not even if you're mad because the rest of your
You
friends
ha-
are
yeah,
laughing
everybody
at
else
you.
is everybody else is egging it
Everybody's
on.
like, ooh.
Yeah. And now you're like internally crying, hoping like tears don't come out of your fucking eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, he poked me my eye. What's in my lip?
Yeah, you fucking break my fucking eyeball. When you're a kid, man, you get all wound up. You can't control those emotions, dude.
Not at all.
You're fucking fiery, man. Brock Purdy lives with his roommate, still lives with a roommate, and drives a Toyota Sequoia. Is that what? Is that
It's a nice truck.
What is
right?
it? A truck? I was trying to think of what it
Sequoia's
was.
a truck, right?
The Sequoia's
It's an SUV.
The small.
Right?
It's no. The
Toyota's-
Sequoia's like no. The Sequoia's
Tacoma's
the
the
big.
truck.
The big SUV.
Tacoma and
Okay.
the
Tundra is
Tundra,
the big.
yeah.
No, the Sequoia's like it's a nice fucking ride actually. I mean, for like someone like us, he's a gazillionaire. I don't think.
Well, he's on his rookie deal, so
there yet.
Oh, okay.
he ain't a
Yeah.
gazillionaire
But damn,
yet.
does he put the ball where it needs to be?
Man, he's good. He's a. Don't get me wrong. He's a victim or he's in a very good
Yeah,
circumstance.
right.
No doubt about that. If Brock Purdy was like the Bears quarterback, I don't think we're fucking
No.
having the same conversation. That being
He'd
said,
still be Mr. Irrelevant.
he is He's exactly what they need.
Yeah.
He doesn't miss a fucking ball. He's money, dude. That 49ers game, I'm like, even like when they were beating up on the Steelers, I was like, this is a really good fucking team we're getting pounded by. And then the other night, or against Dallas, like,
Well, it makes me
if
feel
they
better
stay-
for the ass scraping they gave us because they've been doing it all year.
if they stay healthy, that they should walk
Yeah.
into the Super Bowl.
I agree.
I mean, because the Chiefs aren't chiefing right now, dude. And Philly,
The Chiefs
Philly
will get
is
there.
Philly's
yeah,
nice.
they'll play. Hopefully, they play Philly again because that would have been a great game if he wouldn't have
Right,
got hurt.
he got
last
hurt.
year.
Yeah, he got hurt, and then they brought in like another quarterback, and he got hurt.
Yeah,
And
it was
then
over.
he went back in and couldn't fucking throw.
They gave McCaffrey the ball 5 billion times. Lucky
Yeah.
he didn't get hurt.
Not a bad thing though.
No, he's a beast as well. Yeah, they're tough, dude. They got a bunch of superstars. They got fucking McCaffrey. They got Debo.
yeah.
They got Williams. They got fucking Kittle had 3 touchdowns the other night. They just got dudes fucking. Ayuk's a good receiver.
Ayuk. That
Yep.
Warner, Fred Warner's good.
Fred Warner. Yep,
Ayuk.
they're-
got a good
That's a hell of
squad.
a name, Ayuk.
They are loaded. Cruise prices are back up 43% since COVID-19, so everybody's cruising again. You guys cruised in the past?
I've cruised
Never.
before.
I've never cruised.
No,
Kenny,
never cruised,
you seem
no.
like a cruise guy to me.
No, never.
No,
No.
I went
Not
to
that I
a-
wouldn't. I just never. Yeah.
I went to a wedding on a cruise.
that sounds fun.
That was actually great. You know, it was a good time.
A week?
5 days, 5 days, 4 nights. So like we cruised around the ocean a couple days. They did the wedding, and it was nice because I was with like 25 people that I knew, and we found this little trick about cruise ships. When you go to the bar there, now granted, a cruise ship has probably like 20 fucking bars, 30 bars on this thing. It's like a
It's
city.
like rolling Southside.
So you go to a bar and there'd be 20 of us. So we'd all be like, okay, we're drinking Amstel Light. Okay, as soon as they run out of Amstel Light, all your drinks are, or whatever your drink of choice is, once they run out, you drink for free for the rest of the night.
No
What?
shit.
So we would do that, and you'd see
Oh,
them
you can
fucking
murder
shuffling. Who drinks Amstel Light?
Nobody. They only had a case of it on the whole
yes,
ship.
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
loophole.
Wow.
So we would fucking smash Amstel Light the first night, and then we'd be drinking for free
Just
the rest
choking
of
that garbage down.
And then we'd switch
they
to
got the
fucking
port.
Yeah, and then we'd switch to fucking Crown on Diamonds. You know what I mean? Because the rest
Yeah,
of my
right.
fucking nights for free. Well, I drink Amstel Light. I don't like any other beer.
Yeah.
So give me Crown on
Wow.
Diamonds.
Oh yeah. I guess I'll
That's
switch to
fantastic.
your 1942. I'll
yeah.
have.
So like after that, it got harder.
Who
like
taught you that?
one of the dudes
One
in
of
the
the dude
wedding.
knew.
Yeah, one of the
Somebody
dudes in the
was
wedding.
no rookie.
Like,
on
listen,
the
the first day we gotta suck down this Amstel
Right,
Light.
Yeah.
but they only do that like
It's not even like that's hard
it
to
don't
do.
it don't last all week. You know what I mean? So then we'd go to a bar like
They get the
that's when
port.
Michelob, not even Michelob Ultra,
Ultra,
like
just
the,
like the
the
Michelob.
the
Yeah.
hourglass
Full
bottle.
bottle.
Yeah.
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 So we would hit that. We would think of the most obscure like beers. Like they can't have it. Like you can't go to
You're a
like
nerd
I'll
if you
drink
drink
Miller
it.
Lights because they're gonna have fucking
Yeah.
10 pallets of Miller
Right.
Yeah,
Lights.
they're not running out of that.
Exactly. So we would look for the most obscure beer we could think of and just smash
Look,
it.
it might be
I'll have all your
skunk.
Strohs.
This
Yeah,
case might be
right.
skunk.
Yeah, I'll take.
we're
I'll-
gonna fight
Do you have any
the-
Strohs?
Yeah.
You probably could just ask for
Stroh's had
Icy
a
Light.
nice bottle too.
So
You
Stroh's
just went in there and drank Icy Light. You'd be
Dude, it was the
golden.
best fucking gimmick in the world.
when gluten-free was like a big thing like years
Straub.
back. Straub, yeah.
Straub ain't bad.
Straub's
It's
gluten-free.
good. It's no sugar, so diabetics can drink it.
It don't last. There's no preservatives. You can't have that.
No,
It gets
yeah,
skunk
you
quick.
can't have it in like
So
light.
they couldn't stock up a lot of that, really. They
So my uncle's drink because it was like it's like the cleanest beer, I guess, as far as. I mean, it ain't bad if you drink a couple.
The
It
Straub ain't
ain't
bad.
so bad.
No, it's not bad at all. All right, let's take a break.
You might recognize my voice from Greenfield's Finest podcast, but you'd recognize my face more from Rosado & Sons Landscaper, where I've been an employee for over 5 years, where I work with owner-son John Rosado. If you're looking for quality landscaping, pressure washing, snow removal, and lawn maintenance, which includes fertilizer, grub control, weed killer, call 412-521-9045. This isn't some pop-up operation. They've been in business for over 80 years. So if you want good, quality work, call Rosado & Sons Landscaping at 412-521-9045. Tell them Z-Bird sent you and get the special discount. Hey, what's going on, everybody? If you're having car problems right now, there's not really too many places to go that you can trust. One place you can is Meineke Car Care Center, located at 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. They handle everything, not just oil changes, but brakes, maintenance, everything. So if you have car trouble and you need help, make sure you call Meineke Car Care Center, 4103 Kennywood Boulevard, West Mifflin. Phone number 412-451-8968, and ask for Arthur. Did you just get the bad news that your girlfriend's fucking your neighbor? Well, it sounds like a pretty shitty situation. I got just the answer. Miracle Movers. You need to move in a hurry? Call Miracle Movers, 412-419-2620. They're fully bonded and insured, and you're not taking any risk like you are with your whore girlfriend. So call Miracle Movers at 412-419-2620 and get out of that house before you catch any STDs. Did you just walk into your bathroom and take a giant shit and realize that your bathroom is a giant pile of shit? Well, I got the answer for you. Bath Factory and Window. You dream it and they build it. Bath Factory and Window, 412-951-3939. From your bathroom to your windows, transform your home with Bathroom Factory and Window. You can also find them at bathfactoryandwindow.com. Hey, what's going on, folks? I don't know if you knew this, but the number one reason people get lawsuits against them when people come over their house is faulty steps, faulty sidewalks. What are you going to do about it? Your house is a walking booby trap. Well, you can call Giuseppe & Sons. Need your sidewalk and steps fixed or replaced? Call Giuseppe & Sons at 412-421-6711. And if you're looking for any masonry work in the Pittsburgh area, these are the guys you can trust. That's 412-421-6711.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest podcast. We're going to do some gear grinders. Johnny, what's grinding your gears?
All right, this might be a repeat from last season, but I'm going to do it again because I forget.
Is it about the dogs with the leashes?
No. This is about bad, terrible towlers.
Yeah.
At the game. The terrible
Brutal.
towel. Like, if you don't know how to do it and you get to smack people in the head, then, just kind of
don't
wave
do
it
it.
a little bit.
Yeah, just do that. Do this.
Yeah.
You got to choke up on the terrible towel.
Yeah.
And you got to fucking keep the fucking...
Unless your head's and above it taller than everybody.
Right.
But there's stadium seating, so it doesn't
You're
make
just
sense.
whipping people in the eyes.
So this dude was like...
Everybody here has been whipped in the eye with a terrible
This
towel.
dude kept hitting,
Sure.
he kept hitting my sister in the head. She's like, dude, this dude was like hammered. She ran out, she's like, could you please quit hitting me with that towel? And he was like so drunk, but super apologetic. But then his one friend was like, what?
Keep doing it.
He said, we can't say fuck. Like, what are you talking? She's like, no.
You can say fuck
Just
all you
say
want.
Please quit hitting me in the head.
Hey, quit hitting me with the fucking
Was
towel.
it at least a yellow towel, not a pink one?
Well, they handed out the pink ones.
Yeah.
But,
Isn't
Kenny,
everyone...
do you hate breast cancer?
I don't. No, I do hate breast
breast cancer awareness.
I do hate breast cancer, and I hope someday it's cured. But aren't we all aware of it by now?
Yeah.
Do we need a whole month for fucking awareness of it, and everything got to be pink?
So what's going on?
Everyone knows about it by now.
What's going on with the all these colors the coaches are wearing
I
behind
don't know.
them?
What is that?
I think it's for
Well,
cancer
that's
awareness.
pride, isn't that pride? That
No,
looks like
it's not
pride.
pride.
They're starting to mix everything together.
They wouldn't mix
I
it
don't know.
together. I think it's
So none of it
for
means
breast
dick
cancer
anymore.
awareness, but it's just not pink. It's like all the colors. So I don't know.
Yeah, because then there's
Who
blue
knows?
for autism and blue and green
There's
for this.
there's
and
mental
all that.
health month, too.
Yeah, there's everything's a month.
Yeah, you know what? I'm
You
kind
know,
of
it ain't
pissed.
so bad. Maybe the breast cancer don't
I
get a
got-
whole
I
month.
got a
We're all
gear
aware
grinder
already.
about
There's
that.
other
What-
shit we're not aware of.
When are they going to have a fucking ribbon for colorblind awareness fucking month, dude?
What would you know?
Exactly. Got to be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, right.
They'd have to put a sign dot or something.
Yeah.
This is
Braille.
They
colorblind
have to
awareness.
put a They got to put a bell on it.
Yeah, what was the one I was listening to today? One day is obsessive compulsive disorder month.
Yeah, OCD.
Month.
Yeah.
Day or some shit.
OCD day. That's what I thought about. I heard on the radio. Like,
but then that like kind of flows into mental health.
So did Nikki
Yeah,
take
so
it
they
good? Did she
branch
start
off.
mixing it up with these dudes?
No, like she did, but like you ever like she didn't scold her, but like then he hit the girl behind her, and this girl behind her, like we know her. She goes to all the games, and she's like waits for somebody. Like
She wants it.
handled
she's
it.
like,
Yeah.
we're season ticket holders, and I'm like
Season ticket holders love telling you they're fucking
right.
season ticket
But
holders.
so like Nikki like
who scalped that ticket to
Nikki
you?
like said something. The dude apologized, and that was it. But then I think she felt bad. I'm like, it's fine. Just
Yeah.
let it.
Nikki
go.
felt bad.
I can't believe that.
Getting a little soft.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
Yeah. Usually she's giving people a business.
Well, she gave it to him, and then maybe felt bad. Like I don't.
Yeah. I mean, you get hit. Listen, you hit me like you get one
She gave
hit.
him like 3.
That's too many hits.
I think he was doing something too. He like was like, I don't know what he like. He was, you know, like when somebody like, hey, and like,
Yeah, just
like,
don't touch me.
Yeah, dude.
Don't touch me.
But he was like, it was 2 dudes, and like I think his sons were there, which were like teenagers. They were cool kids.
Yeah.
But they were like, you know, Dad's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Dad's
it was-
still
I guess
in,
I'm driving home. You're 14 years old.
By
What's he
the end
gonna
of the
say to
game,
me
I was
next
like
time I come home?
hugging his boy. So like everything was
You're always hugging a stranger at a Steeler game.
Yeah,
When
that's the beauty of
when
it.
they come back like
Steelers
that.
would have lost. That game would have been a whole different story. Johnny's telling right now.
Yeah.
right, absolutely.
Yep. Shirley, what do you got?
I thought this was like a dying occupation. The fucking like house to house solicitor.
No, they're out there.
Dude, I came home today from work, and this dude's standing like outside of my gate, and my dog's going bananas, right? So I tried to like slow walk it, thinking he would just go to the next house. But he's like dilly down, and so he comes. Oh, do you live here? Yeah, I do. Oh, hi, I'm Bill. Okay, hey, Bill, what's up? I was trying to raise money for QED, PBS. You know, your children probably watch them. I see you have kids' bikes here, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah. I was like, yeah, you know what? They do watch that, but isn't the public broadcasting system funded by my tax money? Like, why do you
Right.
think in the God's name that I'm going to give you more
That's
fucking
it.
money?
Public
You bring
funding
hell to
anymore.
his doorstep.
Yeah, like, yeah, what are you talking about, bro?
Yeah,
like,
Bill.
keep it fucking moving, dude. She ain't home. That dude ain't going to give you a dime.
Hey, Bill, I got
That dude
news
might
for you.
ask you for a
Yeah,
couple
that
bucks
dude's going to
back.
ask you for money in a Newport.
Yeah.
You're in the wrong neighborhood, solicitor.
Yeah,
Maybe.
You want to go up to Bigelow Heights.
Yeah, let's get
That's
up-
where they donate
Let's get
money.
you up at Squirrel Hill. See what's going on up there.
Yeah, you're in the wrong place. You
You're
might
just
get
knocking
robbed.
on doors on Sundays here. It ain't gonna
This was
go great.
This was fucking today at like 5 o'clock. Like, dude, come on, man. You're more qualified than that,
Yeah.
bud. You got to be able to do something else.
better-
Bill, what do you
Yeah.
do for work?
Yeah, like what is
This
this
ain't
really
your job. Yeah.
How
Learn
much
how to
do you
send
get?
an email, make a phone call,
That's
motherfucker.
it, dude. Cold call. You'll get
Cold
way
call.
more
Let me
fucking love
ignore you
cold
that
calling.
way. Knocking on my door. We had a guy
I never seen it. I haven't seen that in so long.
worked on a
Political
roof.
people, I've seen that.
That's about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That and Jehovah's Witnesses.
We had a guy that must have did a roof in the building or in the neighborhood, and he hit Leany with like, yeah, I was working on your neighbor's roof, and like just gave one of these, like, you know, didn't really point. And I was up there and I saw your roof, like, could really use some work, blah blah blah. And she was like, I think we're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like, this roof guy said like I was like, the roof's fine.
You need a roof.
Yeah.
Is there water coming through it?
When the ceiling starts falling,
Yeah.
You see
fucking-
any watermarks or like a nipple of water
But
hanging?
then we
from
got
the-
all this wind this weekend, and like something was whipping, and she was like, "What's that?" I was like,
It's the
It's
roof.
fine. It's fine. It's a loose gutter. I'll get up there, throw some rivets in it.
You
It'll
don't
be
want the
fucking
roofer
fine.
that has to come chase you down for work either.
No,
You want the
no.
roofer that has no time.
Yeah,
Can't
the
get
guy
a bit.
that could fit you in a week and a half
Don't
from
get me
today.
started on that guy
Yeah.
right now.
Jack,
Then the
everybody
guy
you
that's
deal with is
available
that
whenever
guy.
you need him ain't
I'm
the
that
guy.
guy to you right now.
No, you're nothing compared to what I'm dealing with. And if he's listening, he knows who I'm talking about. Kenny, who do you got?
I got
That sounded like your gear grinder right there.
people on Facebook or whatever that they put out the, my kid said this, I said this, my kid said this.
Yeah, they just make
ha,
it up.
Ha, ha, I don't can't believe this kid's so witty and funny.
Yeah, he's 3
Shut
months
the fuck
old.
Up. All kids say the
Like,
damnedest things,
right.
but like, Come on.
Well, people make that up.
You doctored
you know how much
that.
is fake.
You doctored that
Yeah.
up. It was a funny exchange, but you added all the other
annoying.
witty stuff.
Right.
Okay.
Dude from Barstool
Get a life.
fucking polices that. He calls them the Ruth Kondo Awards.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like fucking anytime somebody will go like a viral for a stupid thing. Like at the age of 6 months, my Johnny decided like the world would just be a better place if cancer didn't exist, or like something like that,
Right.
but like way more in depth.
My kid wrote this
And then they'll
note to
tweet
his
it. It
teacher
will go a
about
little
this.
viral, and he
Yeah.
hops in, and then all Barstool like they just hop in and just destroy whoever it
Yeah.
is. So it's good to know someone's out there policing that bullshit.
Yeah, I'm
'cause it's
glad
insane.
actually. That's
Yeah.
good.
Deserve it. It's garbage.
I got a gear grinder. Saturday, watching college football. All my shit around the house was done for the day. I didn't have to go anywhere. I had a wide open day. So I dabbled in some edibles myself, not 100 milligrams, but I had one.
What a pussy.
And then, halfway through the edible, we're like, I'm
I'll
hungry.
have another one.
Well, no. No. I'm going to get something to eat. So I look at Lainey, I'm like, hey, I'm going to get Wingstop. I'm going to have Wingstop in forever. Would you like anything from Wingstop? No, I'm good. Don't worry about it. Okay. I know that.
That's a fucking lie.
Well, so 2 minutes later, like I said, hey, I'm about to order this Wingstop. You sure you don't want anything? Like, nah, like my stomach's upset. Like, don't worry about it. I don't want anything. Third time, hey, I'm on Wingstop, about to send this. You want anything from this Wingstop? Because I was like, I didn't order a ton of food because they had like some deal going on, some combo. It was like a good amount of food
Enough for you.
for me.
Yeah.
No, I don't want anything. Okay. So I'm severely high. So my Wingstop comes. I take it out into the fucking back room.
Your knuckles deep in it.
Yeah, I put it on a plate. You know what I mean?
Like a gentleman.
Like a
Good
gentleman.
for you.
So like I'm eating the fries, and like she's like nowhere to be found. I'm like, let me go poke my head in the kitchen. She's standing up, just fucking
Smashing your shit.
which is fine. She's my wife and she's pregnant. But
I asked
you, dude.
Let me order.
I would have ordered 2 combos, and we would have had more than enough. You know, I mean, we're not hurting that bad right now.
Jack,
the bar's gonna open eventually.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We could have got 2 meals.
We could order 2 we could still afford 2 combo meals from Wingstop.
Dude.
And fucking she was just like,
That's a rookie
when
mistake, Jack.
when
you
don't
order something
I
extra
know.
every time because she's
But
gonna eat
dude, I've
everything
like done that.
you
Like
want.
she was like nauseous and shit. She's like, dude, it came. It's fire.
Worst comes
You've
to
all
worst.
done
you
that. Like,
smell
I'm not
it.
hungry now, but I know when that comes.
Yeah.
I'm
As
gonna
soon
want
as she
some.
sees what I'm eating, she's like, "Oh my god, that
Yeah.
looks." You make
And in
things
her
look so
defense,
delicious.
Like, I haven't had Wingstop forever. It was fire.
Was it good?
It was good. Yeah, they just put one up around me. But yeah, it was just that's a tale was all the time for a gear grinder. Your wife eating your food.
We
but,
can all say that one every week.
Yeah, it was just she used to start cracking up like it is what it is. I'm like, yeah. I guess it
She's
is
sitting
what
there
it is.
licking her fingers like I'm not even sorry.
You're just
Yeah,
sitting
no,
there.
she didn't
Yeah.
care. No, not at
Like
all.
Jack's like, I could eat 20 more wings.
I could have
I
ate.
should have got 2
I could have ate
anyways.
10 more.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Worst comes to worst, you eat another edible, you eat the rest of them later tonight.
Yeah, no, I fucked up, but I also did ask 3 times. It's not like I asked once.
It's
but-
one of them things you knew the answer to the question, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's not shy about food.
I
I know.
know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know, but like, yeah.
You're learning, Jack. You're new at this, bud. You're new at this, man.
All right, let's take a break.
It gets a lot easier.
What's going on, everybody? It's Z-Bird from Greenfield's Finest Podcast. If you're worried about roofing, windows, siding, soffit, fascia, gutters, spouts, and need help with any of those, call Allen Construction, LLC, 412-954-8337. Whether it's a repair, replacement, they're equipped with the tools and the skills for over 65 years of experience. Remember, Allen Construction, 412-954-8337. And they're not on heroin. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Are you sick of your general contractor having sex with your wife? Well, I was too, and that's when I found out about Schaefer Inc. Schaefer Inc.'s primary goal is to deliver unbeatable quality for all your construction needs. They aim to firstly be a company principle-driven, and to achieve this, the importance is ethical business practices. That includes great work and not having sex with your wife. Please check out Schaefer Inc. for all your contracting needs. Give them a call at 412-915-1694. That's 412-915-1694. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I just drove by your house, and your wall looks like a giant piece of shit. Well, you know that's no good, because anybody can climb up your yard and bang your old lady. That's why you need to call Just Walls, 412-889-4401. fully insured. And when someone pulls up to your house, make sure the first thing they see is your retaining wall, or the second thing they'll see is your wife's pussy. That's 412-889-4401. Just walls. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just drove by your house. You got a giant hole in the side. What's that for? So you can stick your dick in it and your old lady can suck it. You're better than that, man. Get that hole patched up. Why don't you call SNL Remodeling LLC? They do roofing, siding, gutters, downsides, soffit, fascia, and they'll fix that hole so your wife quit sucking everyone's dick. 412-628-9717. And tell them Z-Bird sent you. We're sick of seeing your wife sucking all that cock. Are you sick and tired of bullshit pizza? I knew I was. Thank God there's Capizzuto's Pizza on Greenfield Avenue. They've been in business for over 400 years, making some of Pittsburgh's finest pizza. 412-521-6570. Ask for Nubs and tell them Z-Bird sent you if you want the best pizza in the burg. Man, we've been getting some bad storms around here lately. Very bad. Tree actually fell through my roof. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. Luckily, I found Greater Pittsburgh Tree Service at 412-415-7331. They have over 27 years of experience, competitive pricing, and it won't break your budget. Give them a call today for all your tree-related needs.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Greenfield's Finest Podcast. We're going to do What Would Greenfield Do? Whoop, whoop.
Woo woo.
What would Greenfield do? That was weird doing it by myself. Bit of flow the same.
Kenny tried to help you out.
I was hoping for the setup.
Yeah,
I was sitting in the chair. and it all worked
He's
out.
looking for the oop.
I've been thinking about that for 2 weeks. If I can believe it.
What would Greenfield do?
Whoop whoop.
There it is.
All right. Yay.
Yeah.
If you could only have 4 teeth in your entire mouth, where would you want to put them? So you got 4 chompers. You got to space them out effectively. Where are you putting them? Ken, where are you throwing your chompers at?
I guess maybe 2 and 2 in the back to get a good chew going. Because if you put them on, you're going to look weird. You might as well have them in the back where you get a good chew going.
Yeah, for work.
I agree with you. From a guy that didn't have teeth for a little while.
Dude, I just knocked my front tooth out last week.
Like completely out?
Yeah, well,
Chip.
I look like Lloyd Christmas. Down. Fucking, the microphone's giving me a little PTSD here. Like on the bus, somebody was sleeping, and I'm yelling, yo, yo, didn't budge. So I went to grab the microphone to get on the loudspeaker to yell, and it was in the holster real tight. And I turned, I went, poof. I punched I said, my fucking tooth. I split my lip.
It's like, wake up, you son of a bitch. I just did my tooth.
How mad were you at that fucking
I said,
guy?
motherfucker, I just chipped my tooth. And he went, oh, shit, my bad. And he got up. I'm like, fuck.
End of the shift?
Yeah, of course. Well, no, I was working overtime, and then I was getting back to the garage to go out and do my regular work. And then fucking, I didn't get the regular work. I was working overtime, lost 3 hours because I had to fill out the workers' comp claim. They're going to pay for it and shit, so it's cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
But still.
Yeah, it's still kicking a dick.
Yeah, I got this thing. That's a lot bigger. I would have lost out more of a fronts.
Yeah, so if you figure you go two fronts, 2 bottoms, that's a real weird look. And
right, but you can only mince up your food then. You're
you
like,
can't chew that way.
Maybe 4 front tops for the smile.
Yeah, and you can kind of
for picture day. That's it.
You kind of hide your you kind of manipulate that where like it doesn't look that insane, I guess. But then you got to worry about, like you said, eating. You're just chewing on gums in the back.
I think they harden up after a while, though. People with no teeth eat.
Yeah, but you ain't chewing a steak.
Yeah, I mean, you got to cook it right.
You
Sometimes you have to chew that motherfucker anyway.
You got to blend it right.
I cook that steak. You don't even need teeth.
You got to blend that motherfucker.
Like butter.
And it's like your dog or animal loses teeth. Their gums harden up after a while.
Yeah, I think that's the move.
They can eat hard food
again. 2 and 2 was probably the most.
I mean, you got to go 2
effective.
and 2 is just the placing.
Yeah, I like molars in the back.
You don't
I
want to like space them out like Legos. Just like.
So
what if you just go
like that useless though? What is that going to do?
Yeah, they're not.
What if you just got like all your molars and that's
just
it?
Looks stupid.
You can't chew or smile.
That's actually 4 here. Yeah.
Listen,
just enough to when you smile, your gums don't touch.
Yeah, you adapt, dude. You
It'd be a
find
lot
ways
easier
to
question
chew.
if you're a vampire. I just need my fangs.
That's it.
Vampires. Don't get me started on vampires.
What don't you like about vampires?
I'm not a vampire guy. We had a clip. Larry's putting up old clips, and it was us like talking shit on vampires. And at the very end, like, I don't want any beef with the vampire community, which I don't. I don't need like people like fucking.
I don't fuck with the undead.
I don't fuck with the undead. I don't want to fuck with weirdos who think they might be vampires.
The cat
who pretend
community
they're
already
vampires.
got your number out there for you. Turning that lady down years ago, the cat lady.
Oh, yeah.
Can't have a problem with the vampire community too.
No, I don't need that.
You're making enemies left and right, Jack.
Well, I mean, I was always
in the occult.
You know, the furry communities never came after me, but she was like before like furry times.
She was an OG.
She really was.
That broad was weirder than a furry, if you can say that.
No, she was weirder than hell.
She was definitely weirder than a furry.
That was drugs.
They know it's a joke.
I was
She
lucky
thought
to
his
get
shit
out of
was
that
real.
one. Yeah, I'm not going to tell the cat story because people heard it, but you know that was a weird trip.
Doesn't make it any less weird, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, sure doesn't. Sure fucking doesn't.
No, I've heard. I could tell the cat story if we have to.
Yeah. I've had like friends like tell it as their own before.
I was just gonna say, I tell people the cat story like it's my own.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's a good
You're
story.
gonna steal a story.
Yeah.
Guy gave you a cell phone and everything.
In my story,
Yeah.
I fucked the cat girl.
Yeah, that was always. I always get a lot of slack for not doing that, but like, you gotta.
That's easy to say playing Monday morning quarterback.
It
you
is
know?
easy to say when you're like totally out of your comfort zone, and you're also.
I didn't get laid a lot. I wasn't turned on.
Listen,
no
when
pussy.
she's taking a shit in the litter box, dude,
I was
and you're like, you're
21
thinking about
too,
smashing.
and I wasn't a killer. You know what I mean?
You didn't have that killer instinct
That
yet.
didn't come till years later.
One wouldn't have been a killer instinct. Mine was more desperation. I was taking whatever I could get.
Right. Whatever you want to do, hide and pee in a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll scoop your piss out, no problem.
Yeah, but you also got to think like that was before the internet or anything like that, so you didn't know like how much weird shit was really out there.
Right.
You know
To
what
you,
I mean?
this was like the
That was
tip of the iceberg on the weirdness fucking
right
shit.
now.
right
That's
there.
really it ain't
Yeah.
a big deal.
Like, where's she at now?
2003, it was
She probably
very
got a
strange.
bunch, she probably got a bunch of kittens by now.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man, wonder if she
Big chick
remembers
spayed
like
or
all
neutered.
that.
She's probably a huge fan.
Yeah, she might be.
She'd be on next week's voicemail.
If you could pick a fake name, what would it be? Anybody got a fake name they go to?
I can't say it because it's my alias. If I get
You
caught
got
in
an
trouble,
alias?
that's what I would use.
It's like your porno name.
Right. but-
Mine's so I was gonna say like, did you say you have it? You seriously have one you use like fuck around?
I mean,
with?
I've never used it, but I have
Email.
one if I need one.
You don't reveal it.
I can't. What then people are gonna know if I fucking kill someone and be like,
I had an
look
idea
for
that
this
said
guy.
Ken Hogan one time. Ken
Ken
Hogan.
Hogan.
It was a Hulk Hogan fan. It was a fake ID. It just said identification card. I said, I'm going to be Ken Hogan. What you going to do, brother? Serve me my drink.
That's funny. Dude, I tried the old identification card back in the day to get into
Mine?
Man, we got laughed
No.
at. We thought we were so good for about 10 minutes and got laughed at.
No, I went up to a Kinko's in Square Hill, walked up there because I knew we were going to Erotica that night,
Okay.
and like they were like, someone's like, they'll give you an ID, like they don't really like check, and I'm like, huh. What? I was like, how much is it? It was like
Yeah.
$7. I was
The
like,
identification card with the red line
and
under
it
it.
said
said
identification card,
red line under
so
it. Yep.
big. So I went up there and I'm like, hey, I need an identification card that
Like $15.
it was for me to say I was 18.
Right.
And the dude was like, usually people like want to say they're 21. I'm like, dude,
I just need to see some
I
coos.
need to get in here.
To
You
the
know,
nudie
I'm gonna
bar.
I don't have enough money to drink once I get in there. I just need to get in the door. So we all drive out to Erotica. I tell dudes I have like a normal like looking ID that says I'm 18. No one, people don't like question it. I go out, hand this fucking dude the card, identification card. Big as I was like, dude, what is this? I was like, it's my identification card. He's like, clearly.
It says it in bold-faced letters.
He's like, did you make this? I was like, no, dude. I went and got it made. And like fucking, I went like to
I went to Kinko's this morning.
where they
Did it
make
say
them.
Jack Welsh? You
It
didn't
said
use
Jack,
it.
no, I had full name, real birthday, just different year. And I was 17. I lied by a year. And I'm like, all my friends are in here, buddy. I was like, I need to get in here. I was like, I have no way back to
Please,
Greenville.
please.
And he was like, dude, you probably could have just handed me your regular ID. And I probably wouldn't have noticed and just let you in. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Well, can you let
well,
me in anyway?
in hindsight, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What about you let me? He's like, absolutely not. And I fucking had to sit in the car.
Sat in the car.
Sat in the
brutal.
fucking
Dude, I take that
dude.
back. I did have an alias. It was that one card that that
Ivan.
passed Ivan D. Hutchinson.
Ivan D.
Ivan D.
Hutchinson.
Hutchinson.
That was the best
From
fucking
That was, a
thing.
good, that was a good fake ID.
This dude was from
Yeah.
Arizona.
My porno name would be Ed Bigelow. You're supposed to take like your middle name and your street you grew up on.
Whatever his first
I would-
pet's name. and
Oh,
then
here, I
street
got to
you
Yeah.
go
grew
on
up
Richard Melvin.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Spike Burton.
Dick
What is
Melvin.
it?
Spike Burton.
Oh, that's real good.
Mine's Francesco Darlington.
Yeah, those are all good.
Yeah.
Old Eddie.
Eagle tits. What are you working with? Lucky
Phillips.
Phillips. That's
Yeah.
definitely a
Name's
gay
Lucky?
porn name.
Yeah. Well, my middle name's not Spike. That was my
yeah.
first pet's name.
I'm
not Kenny Spike Kelly.
Dude, Kenny Spike would be unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's
we
pretty
had
shit.
we had a cat with a cool name. Well, my middle name ain't that cool. Just Ryan.
No. Yeah. Middle names are weird, man. What's the fucking point of them? That's a whole different podcast. All right. That's Greenfield's Finest Podcast. Z-Bird will be back next week.
He'd be proud.
That's it. Have a good
October 20th, Comtra Theater.
Comtra Theater.
That's it.
Don't
Croft,
forget to
Samantha
call on
Bentley.
the voicemails. Leave voicemail.
Leave voicemail.
Hey, what's the number? Throw the number out there. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll put it. No one knows that number off by heart.
Not a soul.
All right, Greenfield loves you. Let's fucking end it. Jesus.